Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, and 3. Hello, hello, and hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Darshin, aka Yoshi96. I'm here to bring y'all another weekly showcase of Road to Greatness with all the wrong information you can have on your screen at this moment in time. But it's all good, because if it ain't a scuffed stream, I don't want it. Or it's not a Yoshi experience. Hope y'all are having a good Sunday afternoon. Feeling good. Actually took like a quick cat nap before I even got on here. Making sure sleep wouldn't creep on to me. I was feeling a little tired. And we're gonna be just having a good time watching some more down good Pokken, or hype good. Excuse God, words everywhere. As the hype guy would say, we're gonna watch some damn good Pokken today. So we're gonna get this together here for y'all, and I am not alone on the mic. I have my friend Alpha to help along the way.
Howdy do, y'all.
Howdy, howdy, how are you?
Really good. How about you?
Doing good. I bet you are feeling good, since you actually do take up, you know, at least a set of this top four. Yes, right. She is in our top four lineup.
I'm in top four.
She made it, y'all. She's here yet again in our top four lineup.
I told y'all I was gonna make a comeback.
Oh, she's making a comeback. It's an understatement. I'm pretty sure she's been top four all 4 times so far.
No, 3 times
3
actually.
times? 3 of 4? Heck yeah, 75%.
Yeah, so far 3 back-to-back in a row.
So far 3 back-to-back. That's still impressive.
I
Yeah.
still can't believe it.
Heck yeah. We did have a turnout of the 8 people, so you know everybody's going to be on the graphic this time around. But people still had to fight for the coveted top 4 spots to be on the stream. And top 4, as our title does say, we have our top 4 comprised of a scroll. I made a picture. I can look at things. Yes. I'm a good streamer. ThunderGriffin, Alpha, Lemon, and 99 Dash is our top 4. We're gonna check out our top 4 in the challenge bracket and see how their respective journeys played the part of how they got to where they are and what we will be looking at for the duration of
Why
the
would
stream.
you not be a good streamer?
I don't know. Let's see. Scroll, and we have the mark in progress winners final, because we'll be starting off with ThunderGriffin and Alpha for our winners final. I was getting those names adjusted for y'all, and yeah, I gotta get the second just I gotta look at the video and see who's actually on what order, but I can change it if I need to. Yeah, I gotta change it. Let's see. Oop.
Obviously, I'm unranked, so.
Right. And technically
Yeah,
at the moment, so
I was gonna get back on the power ranking. Trust.
Oh yeah, you made a declaration, and you are definitely
I'm making a comeback, everybody.
making a case for yourself. Absolutely. Let's see how everybody else is gonna make a case. Yes, vengeance will be yours. Let's see. Switching on over. Alright, more wrong information. Don't mind this at all. We are so good here, guys. Alright, 18th. We're so here for it.
It's just a warm-up.
Just a warm-up. Oh, 190 days in a month. I've made a new record. Alright, let's go.
Wow! 109 days!
Alright, as we go from the beginning, from the top here. So, ThunderGriffin's journey began versus May, getting a 2-1 victory to start off their journey, then being matched up with Dash, getting a 2-0 victory there, and that's how they got into their position of winners final. And meanwhile, Alpha coming through, what do you know, yours truly.
It's me!
Yep, the 2-0 sweep right there to start off her run, and then getting a 2-1 victory against veteran Lemon there as well. So another, just strong sets for both players back to back here. The reverse for Thunder and Alpha, because Thunder got the winning the 3-game set and then getting 2-0, and then Alpha winning the 2-0 and then getting the close set. So kind of swap stats wise, but all the same here. That's how they got to their winners final positions. Shouts out to made for making it hard for Thunder to get past the first phase. And that's how we have our top 4 on the winner's side. We'll be looking at the underground side after this set here, so Lemon and Thatch's runs will be looked at as well. Let's go ahead and get into our first set of top 4. Road to Greatness number 204. Let's get it.
I do not hear any sounds, by the way.
Let me get to it. Alrighty. Media player.
Okay, I just want to let you know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Advanced. There it is.
There we go. Now I hear it.
Round 1.
And here we go. Starting off wrong with the field phase long range attack. Ooh, okay. Just a quick poke. Yeah, I should know. I will probably be doing most of the commentary for us set and you know, another set that she'll be in. But here we go. Sylveon support from my brain. Okay, Alpha using Sylveon for the buff. I'm just trying to get in close. But yeah, both of these Pokemon like stronger in their longer range games. So interesting that like Suicune, who's like uses more of like water elemental things, but more beams from Chandelure. Oh, Blizzard gonna get blocked. Meeting with the counter immediately. Thunder on the defensive. Long in burst. Oh, what a JX! The quick donkey kick to get that first round. Alright, quick Aurora Beam to get things started from the field phase. Okay, trades. Laser of Thunder's own. Stopping any sort of lasers from happening there. And gonna get the quick, heavy. Okay, pop up on the wall. Just triple the damage here. The twirly girly Shandy trying to get just all this damage stacked against Alpha before anything can happen against them, and succeed they will. ThunderGriffin dominating round 2. On a round. Ooh, beautiful pop up to just get the punish against the Aurora Beam from downtown. Thunder. Okay, seeing both of them. Just trying to figure out how to get in. The Blizzard missing. Great punish from ThunderGriffin. Ooh, yeah, ooh, tried to be offensive against Overheat. Not coming out well for Alpha there. Long distance. That didn't do, the second one will do a phase shift though. And Alpha choosing to go into this energy burst. Calling the aid of Sylveon as well. Wow, with a minimize from ThunderGriffin. Getting through that, got that long range beam from Alpha. Ooh, using burst attack right there. The counter property setting off, being a critical hit against Thunder. Ooh, that's really big damage there, but minimized. Oh, actually breaking, counter piercing. Yeah, Thunder just doing a lot of good options here. Oh, the anti-air. Man. I'm not sure that's Shandy's AY or what have you, but it's an anti-air to end that first game in Thunder's favor. Alright, let's go. Diggersby land for our game number 2. ThunderGriffin up a game. Heck yeah, very proud of the sets against Thunder. Should be proud, Alright, this quick laser there, but the other one was too high. Well, Alpha ducked the second one there. Okay, air dashing to get back in ability. Okay, good 2-piece combo there from Alpha. Ooh. Good JY. That was a good, yeah, JY into that overheat attempt. Gonna get some debuff. Ooh, yeah, gonna be taking a lot of damage in the meantime until the stats even themselves out. But now Alpha having the defense debuff. That's 2 of them actually. The Sylveon being there to just neutralize that. Very smart support in hindsight by Alpha. Alright, oh, you get double hexed for your troubles? Oh no. Get Rotom there. And smart from ThunderGriffin, noticing that Alpha does tend to jump quite a bit. So using Rotom to neutralize that part of her movement is going to be pivotal, and pivoting her right into a very strong string there. Got her pressed against the wall of the field phase. Oh, good Aurora Beam. Using her own long distance pressure to get a KO here. Let's get it. Round number 2. Aurora Beam gonna get blocked and using a laser. Thunder winning that exchange in field, but gonna get a quick beam out of her own. Alpha. Okay, holding that shoot up with a whisk, jump across. Yeah, we're gonna get that shoot up against that counter. Gonna get the follow up, but Alpha's got it to shield up, JXing, but not gonna be able to meet the mark. Good anti-air from Thunder, and I'm gonna get a quick debuff on Alpha. Man, another quick counter attack and anti-air for your troubles, keeping Alpha afar, the best of their ability. Ooh, but good 2-hit string from Alpha, using Sylveon as well. Get defense back up. The Rotom is called. Quick Aurora Beam, just inching that damage bit by bit, but great Rotom usage to get her in the air and back on the ground, and then one more hit with a whisk there, trying to just get so much from afar, but Thunder is definitely winning this distance battle. Oh my lord, just playing the patience so well and using the projectiles with the different timing, earning ThunderGriffin a win in that round. Round number 3 once again. Ooh, great Blizzard from Alpha. Ooh, having Thunder dash back into the icy offense. A great counter right there. Got a good grip from Thunder, but the anti-air and the pushback is going to be coming out from Thunder to get himself out of that corner. A little bit there, and the beam, making this HP very close already. Look at that. Pretty much even with a slight advantage into ThunderGriffin. Lewis with a Aurora Beam from Alpha. Both of them are just going at it with both of their long-range attacks. Ooh, but the multi-hits from that last one from Thunder are gonna send Alpha back against the wall and field. Gotta do something here. She was looking kind of red. Burst is going to be the option, and so will Aurora Beam, knocking it back to dual phase. Rotom support is active. Minimize. Are you gonna come back into the burst attack? You will! Beautiful pressure from Alpha, having Thunder dash back. It's the second time we saw that happen, where, because it was the, Lord, I can't think of the name of the move, but it was like the icy move that rained down on them where they are in spot and dual phase. Got Thunder one time with that, and was able to get them on the backing up with burst attack. So great from Alpha, getting point on the board here. We officially got it set, and look at Chandelure just playing with one of her flames. I love the mischievousness of like all the ghost type Pokemon. They all have such just fun personalities. Love it. Alright, Roar Beam. We're both already getting a lot of hits starting off in our first dual phase. But a couple of air dashes. Alpha like not taking all the damage. Man, the last team got neutralized. I'm not sure by what. ThunderGriffin just doing a fantastic job of staying back, and Will-O-Wisp gonna knock Alpha back into the field phase. Sylveon doing very good work for her in this matchup. Oh man, they're making that shield very red. Ooh, beautiful Blizzard just closing that distance. Oh, what a comp! Oh my, let's go into the. Oh, wait. Oh, you outlasted Overheat. Super pressure to run down offensive, working out for Alpha. Getting the first round changing it up from the last game or two, where like Alpha was the one. No, Alpha has been getting first round in at least one of these games, but it just seemed like that was definitely a more aggressive fashion. Okay, winning the attack triangle in that exchange, getting the attack with that grab attempt. Thunder so far has the priority here. The Rotom combo beautifully goes into the Hex. Oh, gee. Beams and more beams. Minimize. Great dodge from ThunderGriffin. And another. It was a dodge from one end on Alpha, but the follow-up from Thunder was there. And the Hex is going to be there to take second round. Yet again, here we are in the final round. We fight. Whew. Okay, Mirror Coat just doing good stuff right there to trigger one part of the projectile. But Thunder, quick on the counter. Ooh, what a grab! Empty hopping into the grab, seeing the counter was there. Thunder couldn't get out of that fast enough. Alpha good on the reaction. Minimizing. Oh wait, the counter. I think both got stopped by different things. Ooh, great tech from Thunder because that's a huge overheat. But even though he got a speed and attack debuff because of it, winning that exchange was huge for ThunderGriffin. But both players have their full synergy burst meters. Who will feel the need to use it first? Oh man, JX missing. Oh man, actually you're doing a follow-up. Got her out of harm's way. But that angled laser from Thunder will do the trick. Great utilization of Rotom, seeing that they were still coming down from a jump. Oh my god, so many fiery follow-ups from ThunderGriffin. Oh, Hex not gonna connect right there. Letting Blizzard go. Only gonna have one piece of it connect though. JX not gonna do it yet, but Donkey. Oh, using the light armor in burst to not get hit by all the Donkey Kick. Using the armor of burst attack. Yo, Star Fox fan, welcome to the stream. I do believe that could be a KO for ThunderGriffin. Star Fox Nutters, if you're just tuning in, you came in at a good time. We are watching Winners Final, the first set from our top 4 coverage of the bracket that happened just last night. ThunderGriffin and Alpha have been trading games so far. We are game number 4. Will we see a game 5? It is going to be entirely up to Alpha. And I would argue this is kind of a hometown elemental advantage here in this locale. Alright, Thunder not wasting any time to get the projectiles rolling, and a counter will be the first phase shift. Oh man, the JX has a little bit too much startup. That's just enough what ThunderGriffin needs, but that whiff from the opposite direction, the cross-up rather. Beautiful conversion there from ThunderGriffin. Will-O-Wisp and more gonna be keeping Alpha at bay. Trying to get something going from a distance herself, but Alpha gonna get stuck out by the beam. Ooh, okay. Letting ice beam? That's not ice beam. Alright, great counter from ThunderGriffin. Rotom support going to be called. Sylveon support going to be called. Both players getting the aid from their respective Pokemon. Aurora Beam, thank you. It looked bigger though. I thought the Aurora Beam was just like the small, like blue-green one. But we'll come back to that for sure. Oh man, the counter getting set out by the counter. Oh my god, that counter was charged to the maximum to outlast all of Alpha's pressure there. Oh, I mean Hydro Pump. Yeah, that's Hydro Pump. Okay, thank you. Ooh, landing to get hit by the beam from Shandy. Starting off this round. Oh man, probably would have been a good to have a delay in that jump or some sort of like Lizard Cancel. But Thunder doing a great job. Oh, now Hex not going to connect right there, but still going to put Alpha in the field phase once again. Ooh, good counter pierce. Alpha feeling the pressure. Going to go into burst and have Sylveon help with the defense. Rotom being called once again. Aurora Beam, but going to get immediately grabbed from downtown with Hex. They're blocking that Blizzard. Excuse me, blocking the beam. Try to go into burst attack. That was a really good attempt right there with the overheat from ThunderGriffin. Honestly, props to Alpha for being able to get the block out in time. But the supercharged counterattack, what do you do here? Great counter from Alpha, being alive on a hair's breadth. 1 HP and a dream in its purest form. But gonna get pierced the last second by Will-O-Wisp. That is going to be 3-1 ThunderGriffin favor. Valiantly fought both sides. That is a win.
Now you guys see why I was so proud of those sets.
Oh yeah. No, even like the stats only tell part of the story. You did really good there.
I was mostly happy because I got a game off of them. After that, I was like, okay, I don't care how this goes. I'll still try to win, but I don't care at this point.
Right. It's good that you were able to still have a good mindset about it, even though you lost.
Yeah. I wanted to at least get one game off of him.
Heck yeah, ThunderGriffin is definitely one of the best in the business. So I completely understand the sentiment there. Let's get the
yeah, and then it surprised me more as I started getting rounds off of him too, and I was like, oh wow, maybe I really am getting better.
Oh, you are getting better. I definitely see where like moments where instead of just kind of going for moves that are easier to punish, you definitely have seemed to be taking more liberties of mixing up how you are more aggressive. I can't think of which round exactly it was, but the round that you took when you still had most of your health. It wasn't game 4, it was game 3, I'm pretty sure. No, I think it was round 1 of game 4. One of the two that that like Thunder was just pressed against the wall very fast. So like when you turned aggressive, I think it caught him off guard, and like you were doing really well in moments like those.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out different ways to handle, especially his Will-O-Wisps walls that counter pierce you. So because I was like, okay, I can't mirror coat those. How can I handle it? Especially if he decides, haha, I'm gonna anti-air you and charge it and then make it more damage. And I'm just like, okay, so I was like, what if I just Aurora Beam?
Aurora Beam was doing a good job of servicing like the like getting through Will-O-Wisp. Like it couldn't break through all of it, of course, but it was definitely doing a good job of getting through bit by bit, because it was definitely playing like a damage shipping game. You said you wanted to do what?
I wanted to at least deal some trades with him, like punish him for damaging me. It's like if you hit me, you risk getting hit too.
Yeah, you definitely did do very well in at least making sure you got trades. Oh shoot, the music. There we go. You were doing well in with still making sure you were getting your trades out and like still just shipping damage bit by bit. So you definitely were doing a good job of that.
That means a lot. Thank you.
All right, we're getting our next set typed in here. We're going to be having 99 Dash and Lemon, our underground part of our top 4. We'll be looking at their run in just a few seconds here. As I get the name filled in. Yeah, Lemon is indeed unranked at the moment. Dash, wait, I think is number 4. We'll have to look back at that.
No, Lemon's on the power ranking.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Lemon. I disserviced you, buddy.
Yeah, Lemon is number 9.
You are freshly back on. How could I have forgotten? My fault, bro.
I just gotta look at the archive. And there he is.
Let's go. Wait, so it's Dash 4 or 3? No, yeah, Thrace is 3. 4. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because Neon kind of kicked him out of his number 1 spot.
Right. Neon kicked everybody their number 1 out of their higher spots.
He wanted that money last season.
He did.
And he earned it.
He definitely earned it. There's not as much money up for grabs, like if at all during this season, for 21. But I'm sure that there's probably still something. Well, I can't say I'm sure. There's probably still something going to be like a prizing for end of the road as per usual. And if we have an exhibition for the end of this season, then I'm sure there's going to be like a bit of incentive there too. But before we even get way ahead of ourselves here, our second set of this number 204 top 4 coverage Lemon and Dash, how they came to be. Well, let's go ahead and check that out, shall we? Firstly, with Lemon, who I, dissurfaced you a minute ago with not even having your proper ranking. So let's check out how you got to your losers semis, starting off against Deadly Shock with the 2-0, sending him to losers, sending him, down there to me. But anyway, Lemon continues and faced off against Alpha here, but falling 1-2. So, yeah, well done by Alpha to knock Lemon into the underground, but that's not where their journey ended. They were they were matched up against Nanopus in losers round 2, getting a strong 2-0 to start off that run. And here we are in losers round 3/semifinals to hold their own and try to stay in the competition here. Meanwhile, 99 Dash, they got here pretty much the same way, winning their first set, losing the second, facing off against Nanopus first to get the strong 2-0, and then falling to ThunderGriffin 0-2 to go into the underground. So he did not get nannered this time, but he did get thundered. He indeed did do that. There we go, English. So
English is hard.
It is, but that was a tongue twister in itself, to be quite honest.
First language.
Yeah, that was an alliteration thing going on there, so that was hard to say. But I'm sure a match that's probably harder fought from both of these two. Let's see. Loser semis. It's only best of 3 set in our top 4. Let's see how these two faced off against each other. Here we go.
All right. For loser semis, we got Pikachu versus Empoleon. Let's go.
Here we go.
No Machamp this time from Lemon.
No Machamp this time. I forgot that he even used Machamp in like a previous.
He does.
Was it last time or in general he's also used?
He usually uses it, especially against me.
Ah, I see.
I'm sure he uses it against other people too, but.
Well, going back into the Pokemon that I've known him for, the Empoleon is coming in with a bunch of aggression.
His original.
His OG Pokemon main, heck yeah, Pokken main.
Oh, I got interrupted by a doggo here. We got Samson.
Let's go, W Samson.
He's now 8 years old as of last Monday.
He said as of last Monday, 8 years old?
Yes, he turned 8 on Monday.
But it's cool.
He's an old man.
Old man doggo. Oh man, and the old man doggo's watching this damage output and Lemon's inputting against Dash.
But anyway,
fighting through, getting Thunderbolt.
Lemon is really picking some tail on Dash here.
Oh wait, where's the attack? Ooh, beautiful option.
That hit him out of his, I think it's his JY.
Yeah, because he caught a mid-animation, and it's like seeing that there was like a bunch of ice beam wall.
Wasn't high enough in the air to dodge it yet.
Yeah. Ooh, patience there. Yep. Oh, but Drill Peck, big punish.
Nice but awfully cool.
Yeah, very cool finish right there from Lemon. Ooh, tried to go in for the homing, but Lemon said no.
Sideway with the little surf in there.
Man, if one don't succeed, try again is what Dash said right there. 3 JXs. Yeah, one of them would work. Jirachi support. Ooh, you're not jumping over me.
Probably saying, stop with the JXs or the JYs. Just stay here.
Right. Ooh, lot of pressure against this.
Hydro Cannon.
Okay.
That was Empoleon's Hydro Cannon.
Indeed. Drill Peck though, anti-air. Ooh, what a string off that one projectile.
All these combos.
Really is.
Lemon is really showing him who's boss.
Definitely is. Dash trying to get him make an opportunity for himself. The JX is trying to come in again, but Lemon just getting out of there.
Aqua jetted out of there.
Yep, high-tailed it for sure. Dash trying to get in there. Homing attack will do it. Got a burst.
Caught him with his
There he goes.
And now his own burst.
Yep, synergy standoff.
15 seconds left to spare. Lemon so far has the health lead.
Ooh, finding the opening into the burst attack.
Bursted. He's gonna finish the job in Emperor style. That is a KO, and in Emperor Royal fashion, Lemon takes game 1.
Very strong start for Lemon, cleaning up both those rounds there.
As a true Emperor should, because that's what Empoleon acts like. He's the Emperor.
Right, he says, I am taking what is rightfully mine.
I am the king.
He is the king. But what is a king to a people's champ? Dash gonna see what he can do to adapt.
The people's champ.
Alright, the slightly charged homing 3. Gonna open himself up with the phase shift shield break and just getting all the Pikachu 6Y combos.
Dash is just coming in with a vengeance.
Oh yeah. That shield
He's
looking
like,
kind
you
of
may have won that battle, but I'm giving you a war.
Oh, absolutely. Ooh, optimal damage there with the 5x after the wall splat. Beautifully done. We're gonna get the good tech out of that muzzle attempt. Lemon by speeding himself out of that field phase interaction. Just running through Rock Smash. Gonna get himself a debuff or 2. Lemon's making full utilization of his kit. They're just kind of throwing the kitchen sink at Dash, but Dash is holding strong. Gonna get a combo in that dual phase, jumping over, getting the JY, beautifully done into the 1-2.
This is insane.
Oh yeah, Dash's movement has always been very strong. Oh yeah, I tried to go for a JX for sure, but Lemon was quicker. The camera didn't know what to do. The JX came back. It's a crit.
Just can't keep up.
Could not keep up. Magnemite working overtime here.
Poor Magnemites are trying their best.
They are. Ooh, really dodging that electro ball though. Ooh, canceling. Oh my god, the movement from both players is just super quick here. Oh man, 2-1 not gonna do anything. Lemon acted faster. Trying to judge what he's gonna do. Quick couple 5Ys, burst attack. Lemon keeping that shield up. Thunder, second hit is gonna connect. And this big conversion, even with burst exhaust. Yep, less than 40 seconds now. The big trade in Dash's favor. Ooh, just letting all the counter play out to not get hit by that at all. Very good on Dash's part. Shooting the sidewise again, but Lemon's gonna bulldoze in using Yvetto. Oh my god, his shield is pressured.
His shield is turning red.
Yeah, little choice but to go for the Volt Tackle there, or else he was going to get shield broken. Getting out of that corner is big. Jirachi. Less than 10 seconds.
And still got the health lead.
Oh, it's a big tech. Yep, Lemon forcing him away. Oh,
followed up with a Metal Claw. I mean, not Metal Claw, Steel Wing. Wrong dupe.
Still steel type. But yeah, the Steel Wing gonna do a lot of counter piercing in that last moment. Ooh. I don't think he expected that the wall splat. Now I did not either, to be honest. Or like he got the timing a little off.
Maybe.
Ooh, that movement.
Oh, caught him mid-animation and is punishing him for it.
Yep. Add time after swinging of the mighty flippers. Dash punished with the burst attack beautifully. Running in, trying to get some more. But Lemon going and burst himself. Ooh, it's the quick homing 1 into a big follow-up. And Yvetto again. Gotta be careful how you get up here. Being forced into the wall. Good Volt Tackle. Taking his, like, he hesitated there for a second, or like he waited for a second before using it. Using the full extension of that shield, it was looking as red as it can get, and able to get the punish that he needed to get away from this wall. Dash is barely alive here. Both of them are. Good Thunderbolt from a distance, throwing out some water attacks of his own.
They're both hanging by a thread here.
Both definitely are. Try to get the Steel Wing to try to catch a jump, but Dash was not going to give it to him. Ooh, caught him jumping!
She insta-whipped it! And this is definitely a KO, giving Dash Game 2 victory.
We are on the board, ladies and gentlemen.
We got a Game 3.
Yes, we do. It is a Game 3.
More Pokken.
I didn't hear what you said.
So yay, more Pokken.
Giving us more Pokken, absolutely. Go a little bit further in this here. Alright, so Game 3 corruption. So we got Dash's stream.
Oh, we get that. I hate game corruptions.
Yeah. But despite that, we got the... Well, let's go. We got a follow. Creepy Panda. Let's go.
Welcome. Welcome to the stream.
Appreciate it.
Maybe I should change color.
Yeah, I've had that on there. I have had that on there for a while.
I like it.
Thank you, thank you. Howdy to you. Appreciate you.
But other than that,
ooh, good counter.
we got some good.
Ooh,
He was
release
countering
one?
the Electro Cannon.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Creepy Panda just now, like you and others, may just be tuning in to our Game 3 of our loser semis of RTG Road to Greatness number 204. Weekly happens every Saturday. And Dash, look at that, the quick homing attack and feel its phase. Yeah, this is our like watching our top 4 one plays here. That the tournaments usually happen every Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, North America. If you are part of that, and if you have a wired connection, you too can play in this weekly series. This is mainly for the people that have not, like, we're not able to watch anybody's stream of it live. And look at that quick thunder jolt. No, Thunder Shock? It doesn't have a name, but we just call it Thunder Shock with the JY and field phase. But yeah, this is indeed our top 4 showcasing. I didn't hear you.
I would say not all moves have names.
Right. Yeah, only the A moves have names, really.
Yeah.
Alright, the quick get off me tool from Lemon. Alright, Yvettel. Oh, okay, using burst to get through some of it at least, because there was definitely lasting hitboxes there, and the quick tech from Lemon is adding so much damage here.
He's just moving.
He's moving, but Dash taking back some control here. Big string. Skywire for Thunderbolt. Homing attack, yep. Caught him from the back. Using the 8Y. Okay, shielding the follow-up as well. Oh, yeah, if he had... Yep, Lemon got the counter right there. If Dash had delayed that JY, maybe. But Lemon getting a beautiful conversion out of it. Video, there we go.
Worth it.
Alright, Jirachi support being there for Dash.
Alright. How's he going to utilize it? Under 16 seconds.
Oh, here we go. Another good homing attack. This could be do or die here for Dash, or Lemon gonna get the conversion into burst attack. That's
confirming the burst attack connection.
That he is.
And this is a confirmed KO.
Or not out of this just yet. This is anyone's game here. Game 3, final round. They're
both on the board, ready to claim it all.
This is who, winner of this is who advanced forward. Look at them just barely just missing each other. True anime style.
Yeah. They know this is for all the marbles.
Ooh. The CADC backwards to push him into the homing attack.
They gotta try every trick in the book.
That they do. And Dash doing the Jirachi into the burst method. Alright, anticipating a jump, but just all this 5x pressure against the shield, making it turn redder and redder. But Lemon's had enough getting away from this wall. Steel Wing had to shoot up a little bit longer here. Ooh, it was able to outlast the rest of the burst attack. But Dash on the offensive even throughout his burst exhausting. Ooh, the second 6Y being a just frame. That's how you end off the string there.
Oh!
Ooh, big counter right there from Dash again.
But then he was able to go back and another one.
Another one for the people that had the 5X into
the people's champ.
Yes, he is. Okay, pick up the nuggets really quick. I like how he did that. And then keeping that shield up throughout all of this. Ooh, the great string from the wall. Being so careful how he navigates through Dash's onslaught right here. For lack of a better word, great drill peck. Ooh, and a follow up. Ooh, rock punch. Well, rock smash, excuse me.
Yeah, that's rock smash. 6 seconds on the counter.
Oh my god!
Oh!
Oh, it's clutch! JX gonna go through!
Come back with a JX, and that's game, set, and match. Going to 99 Dash.
Ooh, ooh. He couldn't have made that any closer. Oh my god.
That was heart-wrenching and heart-attacking.
Heart attack inducing, yes. That's the kind of anticipation you get from a set like that one. My goodness. Let's go ahead and update our score to reflect the action we just witnessed.
If those were not some close sets, I don't know what is.
I swear. 1 to 2 Dash's favor. Music, we need you again.
And now we know who he's fighting next.
Yes, we do. We happen to see her in the winners final a little earlier. We have our set filling in of losers final. We have Alpha versus Dash.
It's me again.
It is indeed. Let's get stuff updated. And we'll be watching our next exciting set. Let's get that's still there. Is the video of the Pokemon. Okay, I gotta flip the Pokemon around. Names around, excuse me.
The Pokemon.
Yes, I'm flipping the Pokemon. I'm a giant spatula.
Wow, I can't believe you flip Pokemon.
I know, right?
That's insane. That's some muscle work.
Some muscle. No, I'm Ash for real, because that boy was strong in the anime. He was just casually lifting Pokemon that were like hundreds of pounds.
I remember that, yeah.
Bro needs to be studied. He freaking bodybuilder, low key as a 10-year-old. A perpetual 10-year-old
to stay fit.
Ash's exercise routine. My God, what do you? That's crazy.
Exercise routine reveal.
Man, I wonder if somebody that like made like a comic of that. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be funny.
It would. Seeing Ash's unknown training, he's just casually able to like lift things, throw a whole throw the whole base of a tree. You know, nothing you know, nothing too big. Just a whole tree. But I digress.
To him, it's like, nah, this is normal.
This is our normal everyday. Just throw it in Team Rocket, you know. But let's see who can thwart the other's plan of getting back into grands here with our losers final. Let's see, round title, excuse me. Round title, losers finals. Alright, that's set. And we got ourselves the next match. Let's get it. Alright, y'all are stuck with me for solo commentary. I'm kidding. Alright, but yes, because it's a set that she's featuring in, I will be handling the mantle for it, no problem whatsoever. Our projectiles trading already, Thunderbolts and the Roller Beams. Which one will let the last? Excuse me. I'm seeing the same projectile. That's gonna close it in and get a nuzzle to start things off here. Critical hit at that. Okay, getting out of that corner is priority 1 for Alpha. No, that's not a projectile. Like, if a flying hug is a projectile, that's a new one to me. Alright, just doing 5x there, and quick ribbon attack there from Suicune. Alpha just doing 2 facials back to back there, just a lot of pressure, and the up dog. It can't be a projectile. It just wanted to dream it could be. It's okay. Get Jirachi support from Dash. 6Y just frame. Try to get the 2Y confirm into it, but not gonna let up. Alpha. Yes, deadly, cuddly grabs from Pikachu. I almost thought one was coming out right there, but Alpha gonna prevent that one. Alright, just keeping at bay as well. Just again, good CADCs from Dash. 2 of them, but the counter is gonna be very well timed by Alpha. Gonna get the first round of our loser's final set. Alright, back to back. Yep, anticipation from both sides. Letting the counter fully charge. Good from Dash. The 2 hits of 5Y into the grab. Alright, just backing away. Alright, the quick get off me tool by Alpha. Ooh, try to go for 8Y, but Alpha's not having any of it, doing the up dog. The ADCs abound from both. Just trying to get a positioning there. Staying put, not get hit by the ribbons again. Electro Ball, gonna be a great way to snipe her out of the sky. Ooh, counter clashes or counter and attack clash. Sylveon support, gonna increase that defense. Gotta go for the homing, but up dogs is otherwise. Try to go for the wheel. The wheel? That's pretty much what Suicune becomes with that move. I don't know what move it is. But 3 6Ys up against the wall. Oh, that's her 8X. Oh, his 8X. I got you. Well, going for the burst attack as Dash put. Nope, he did not have that shield up in time after landing. Ooh, almost gonna take him out. Okay, hamster wheel is funny. I'm gonna use that. And another strong up dog to take the first game. Look at Suicune go. The passion in the movement right there. Alright, first game, Alpha. Got a strong set, ladies and gentlemen. Rightfully so, rightfully proud. My people watching on YouTube, can you please let me know if the title is accurate with this saying number 204? Because it says 203 in my OBS. I've changed it in the studio. I just want to make sure it's right. It is on Twitch. Yeah, I knew it was right on that. Just making sure on YouTube as well, so thank you. Hamster wheel is not strong enough. Ooh, don't. Oh, okay. My brain read that as don't worry about YouTube. I was like, man. But no, he said don't know about YouTube. I looked too fast. A quick 5A. That's right. Quick Thunderbolt from Dash. Ooh, Roar Beam. That's what I thought you were saying, but I was wrong. Alright, both of them just running around trying to find themselves the best opening. A side wire from Dash. Gonna get a bit of damage, and Thunderbolt will close in here. Ooh, what a JX. Yep, the grab attempt was made by Alpha. And Dash getting a full-fledged combo out of it. Alright, but the Alpha following with the homing attack. Okay, burst plus Jirachi equals big damage opportunities. The Blizzard coming in cold from Alpha. Get the shield up. Gotta get the 2Y. The second 2Y! Man, the shield was unfortunately dropped. That's gonna net Dash a round right there. Alright, Jirachi. This quick CADC immediately. Like, this was the most surprising thing to me about, like, I don't know if it was just in this set with him using Jirachi so close to attacks coming out. I didn't know that you had that much time to shield and or like CADC like from using Jirachi. So I was like, you know what? I'm taking this information for later. And Dash taking Alpha for a ride there with that string back into field. Fate V go holding true to that counter attack. What the 6Y connected? The follow up didn't though. Like that was the edge of like the move's effect of 6Y a few seconds ago. 2 Electro Balls though. Pinned against the wall, back out into the field we go. And 5A again from 99 Dash. He's using a Thunder Rat. That's what he's using, but he's not Thunder. Yeah, Thunder got a Pikachu. You ain't know. Oh, getting in position there. Nuzzle missing. Wait, ran in. Did he shield in time? He did. Okay. Gotta get the second hit of Thunder to connect, but Alpha knowing better than that. Ooh, held that counter. Yep. Ah, the 2 hits of 5A. Nope, 5Y. Will do it for Dash, getting him on the board. Oh, it was 2+ and those to connect. So when you say 2+, what do you mean exactly by that? Like you mean, let me see. I think he had just finished blocking a move, or yeah. According to Peter anyway, I don't know how to explain it. Oh, he was explaining that set to you. Don't know how to explain it. That's okay. I can definitely figure it out. Whether now or later. It's definitely like a fighting game terminology thing that it's been explained to me at one point. I may or may not have forgotten. But we're all in this to get better. And man, what a JX there to get started from Alpha, ending it up with the angled up Aurora Beam. The homing one into the grab and field. A tried and true Pokken combo. Alright, counter into the up dog follow up. Ooh, try to get the release Y, but not gonna get it. Hamster wheel superiority. And Sylvie on there as well. Man, hamster wheel doing a lot of damage here, but Volt Tackle gonna get off me tool. The DP that Dash needed. Went for another one there, like the burst enhanced one. Electro Ball gonna scrape the feet of Suicune. 5X dashing all the moves that he can from a distance. Ooh, armoring through to get an AY in. That's a big punish though. Yep, landing after that counter property move. That killed? That had to be Rage, right? Yeah, because Dash getting that, like that grab, finishing the job there. I did not expect that grab to kill. Triggered the Mirror Coat, but had the shield up in time. Oop, there we go. Did it again. Well timed from Alpha. Dash trying to get themselves in here. Electro Ball staying on the ground. And going to get the counter attack that she needs. And the grab. Saints in the counter attack. Gonna win out in the attack triangle. Homing attack before Dash could even do anything. Ooh, but 8X will get them out of the wall at least. Away from the wall. Ooh, but getting the grab before it could get grabbed. And gonna 5X right there. I think that's 5X. Probably not. I'll be told otherwise. Final round upon us. Right. There's a quick counter to open things up. Alright, Ribbons keeping Dash at bay. Okay, patience from Dash not to run right into that, into the bait of Mirror Coat. Ooh, almost like that counter. He was a little, if he did, he was, no, I think he was close enough for that, but Alpha had the shield up still. 2Y into the Iron Tail. Ooh, Electro Ball. 2 of them gonna connect. Ooh, great nuzzle from Dash. Gonna shift the phase again. Jirachi's support ready to help with the synergy gauge. Or the power of synergy, rather, going into burst. And Alpha following suit. Alright, quick attack with the ribbons. The grab still gonna connect. Getting the Oki. Alright, burst attack. Dash got that shield up ready. Oh my god, the speed! Gotta put up the shield up, put the homing attack out of the gate. Gotta definitely be on your P's and Q's of defense. Donkey kick not gonna do it. 2-Wild not gonna do it either though from Dash. 10 seconds remain. Let your ball cancel into the JX. That's gonna be a KO from 99 Dash. That aerial barely winning out in that exchange. Just timed really well by 99 Dash. Oh, and you were just saying that you also learning how to understand things like plus on block of that nature yourself, excuse me. All right, game number 3. No, game number 4. We just watched 3. Yes, yes. My brain saw 2 + 1 and did not think. Ooh, okay, there we go. Man, the double snoot attack. I don't know what that is. Like the lead in into Blizzard. I don't think that's how that joke works out. Thinking in this economy? How could we? Alright, but we get back into the action here. Dash getting a quick grab on the pause. Oh, homing attack. Alright, beautiful. Getting less than half their HP. Yeah, that was well timed on Alpha's end. Dash attacking that Mirror Coat, but did not spell good for him. There we go. Synergy. The synergy walk down from Dash. Ooh, the enhanced Volt Tackle. Should I get the homing attack? Not gonna do it, but the quick grab. Get too wide. Let your ball cancel. Oh man, if they just let it go, it would have been it. But didn't matter though. Kind of wasted that burst attack, but just wanting to make sure that Suicune was down. Oh man, jumping out of the way of Nuzzle. Quick movement from Alpha, but Dash still gonna find a counter attack. Oh, into Hydro Pump. Yeah, I said into Blizzard earlier. But another Hydro Pump for your troubles. Ooh, the third hit of homing attack still going through. I imagine it was a drop shield situation. But the get off me from Alpha. And gonna have Sylveon help with defense. And Jirachi helping Dash on synergy enhancing. Alright, going into burst. I think you actually did get hit by Aurora Beam, but having light armor. 5x, follow up with burst attack. She was gonna stay up from Alpha, try to get the Iron Tail. Not gonna be able to connect, but Volt Tackle enhanced will. JY just tracking her down. Just used all of her burst. And that's the quick counter attack from Alpha before Dash do anything. Hamster wheel to follow up into the Hydro Pump. Man, quick 2 projectiles in a row. Getting just dealt with by Dash in the quick grab. Critical. Oh my god, it's so close. HP. 2 HP remains. Both of them just running, trying to find their opening. Outrunning a Thunderbolt. Defense buff from Sylveon. It could be clutch. This is intense here in the last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Burst attack. The first hit at 4Y. Gonna be the burst attack confirmation. Absolutely tried your best. That was a showdown to the end there, and Dash was able to come out on top in that round with being able to just have a bit more better judgment with releasing their projectile. Yeah, it was just a case of guessing incorrectly for sure. Dash made the better decision there in that moment, netting him the win. A strong 3-1 victory on his end to go into a second chance of life in the grand finals.
I tried, chat.
She tried. She definitely tried her best. It is respected. All right, let's go ahead and put the score here. Update that. Because like we say here, the score does not tell the entire story. Because I'm pretty sure those went to like, I think barring game 1, they all went to final round. Because you won the first game convincingly with both rounds, but everything else went to final round situations. That's where that Dash came back with the words come to my brain.
With the words come to my brain.
Adaptation. Thank you.
Find it, chat.
Yeah, I found it. It was barely at the tip of the finger. I was able to get it. But yes, that is Losers Final. And as we do usually, we are going to take a quick ad break in between Losers Final, and we'll be seeing Grand Finals in just a few, with ThunderGriffin versus 99 Dash coming up from the loser's side, the underground as we call it, after a well-fought string of fights, battles, if you will, to get to this position. So big respect to everybody who even made it to top 4, and we'll be seeing the fruits of these efforts in our final showdowns here with Thunder and Dash in just a few minutes. So if y'all want to still see who claimed victory here, yeah, definitely stay tuned. Don't go too far from whatever way you're watching this. Don't touch that dial. We will be right back. Alright. We are so back. If you're just tuning into the stream, hello everybody. My name is Darshin, aka Yoshi96, and you are watching the Road to Greatness number 204 top 4 coverage. Our bracket happened last night, and we are going through the peak of last night's action in this showcase. We've already watched winners final, losers semifinals, and losers finals before our ad break, and here we are back with our grand finals. Don't mind the score. I didn't actually update that to say 0 yet because we are just starting to watch losers final. Don't worry if people are like, oh wait, I missed it. You did not actually. I'm just not as vigilant as I thought I was. But here we go. 0 and 0, and it is not just me on the mic, as you can see from the overlay here. We do have Alpha helping us on the commentary.
Howdy do, y'all.
Howdy. She has been
And with birthday cake.
yes, she's eating some more of her belated birthday cake.
Yeah. Surprised we still got some left. It's
Right.
almost out though. It's so good.
You showed me that. I think. Well, you showed me the
No, I
cake.
showed the
No.
3D mod.
Yeah.
The 3D printed a Pokemon on top. The cake was in the box they were placed on top of.
Okay. I'm just curious. What flavor was the cake?
It's I think it's vanilla and the frosting is buttercream.
Ooh, delicious.
My
I'm a
mom and
sucker
I
for
always
cake.
unanimously agree buttercream frosting is the best frosting.
Heck yeah. What color is buttercream frosting? Like a
It's
yellowish?
green.
Oh, it's green. Okay. I was
Made
thinking like
it
a
look
yellowish
like
green.
the Pokemon are in the tall grass.
He said the Pokemon what?
It made it look like the Pokemon were in the tall grass.
Oh, that's cute. Heck yeah, I love that.
I know, right?
All right, well, we also love some good Pokken, ladies and gentlemen, and we got grand finals here to show y'all. So let's go ahead and get it going between 99 Dash and ThunderGriffin.
All right, for grand finals, we got Pikachu versus Chandelure.
That we do. All right, let's make our last collections. Alrighty. And Thunder's name is long. There we go. It should be
Very
fine.
long.
Yes.
But boy, did I need that dinner. My body was getting shaky.
Not shaky. Good lord, woman.
The woes of being underweight.
You know what? I understand that struggle very well. I'm also underweight for my size. But
Handshake crying emoji.
it's her cry.
But anyway,
Back
our
into the
woes
action.
aside,
That aside, we got a lot of lasers coming from ThunderGriffin. Dash is
oh, that
JXing over.
JX missed.
I mean,
Oh, now it pierced his shield.
yeah, I did miss, but got us out of harm's way. Oh my god, the bounce up the screen. Ooh, big.
Oh, I just missed the hex.
Yeah, the hex was countered with that thunderbolt. The Dash has a lot of work to do to get in. Oh man, it wasn't fast enough.
I don't think he got it perfect there.
He did not, but it was still
'Cause
very
he
strong.
did get some chip from the Thunderbolt and Duel.
Yeah, ooh, what a thunder there. Getting the 5x and follow up.
That was a really nicely called out thunder.
Yep, thunder on thunder.
Feel the thunder.
Yep.
Like the song.
Exactly like the song. Go burst attack. Man, what a well-placed dive.
JX.
Big JX from ThunderGriffin. And just backing away, slowly but surely.
Excuse me.
Ooh, try to get Thunder again, but not gonna get it. Ooh. And the enhanced
Ooh.
follow-up as well. Oh my god, all this damage
That was
piling up.
very enhanced.
And the grab from ThunderGriffin as well. And Dash has definitely got to find some sort of hits to connect here. Can't jump. Good Iron Tail. Triggering the support, but still able to get some damage out of it. Oh, man. That overheat was waiting for him.
And it gave ThunderGriffin game 1.
Indeed, indeed. I be forgetting sometimes that Chandelure is a power type character.
It is a power. It's a powerhouse.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile, Pikachu's basic.
This Pikachu is indeed basic. A standard type Pokemon. Or a standard type class fighter in this game specifically.
Yeah, standard class, yeah.
Yeah. But
pretty much simplified terms basic.
Mm-hmm. Where Chandelure is quite literally a glass cannon. but not quite.
I wouldn't say it's a glass cannon. The real glass cannon is Shadow Mewtwo.
Yeah, I was just making the glass pun because of the Chandelure.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, literally a glass cannon because, you know, it shoots out cannon beams, but, you know, it's not literally...
But it doesn't shoot glass.
Shoots out beams. So close enough.
But man, he is really kicking Dash's butt here.
At the moment, yes.
He's keeping him on the ground, but he still got hit.
I didn't realize he was. Did he leave the ground for Rotom to connect? I guess like
he might have got knocked into the air a little.
Oh, being picked up slightly. Interesting. The Thunder gonna connect from a distance.
I think it looked like it anyway.
My untrained eyes, I did not catch it. A great follow up from ThunderGriffin.
I think it was anyway, because I think it might have got knocked out from the counterattack or something.
To pop up into the latter part of that laser.
I don't think his counterattack would have anything to do with lifting him up above the ground.
I wouldn't think so either.
At least I don't think. I'd be amazed if it does. But anyway.
Right. We'd have to study that. But great 5x into the JY. I don't get anything else off of it though. Just the pressure, keeping up with that counterattack. Ooh, the slide from ThunderGriffin. He's backing away. Ooh, patience from Dash at the jump. And shielding that overheat. Oh man. If he had delayed that a little bit longer for 6Y. Gonna eat a defense debuff. Yep, caught in the skies.
Oh, now he gets punished. Because of the double debuff, he gets double the damage. And landed right into the beam and giving ThunderGriffin game 2.
Indeed.
He played him like a book.
Like a book. Read him like a book, for sure.
Oh yeah, sorry. Body and brain are still recovering from
lack of food?
Not having food. Yeah,
Jesus.
It still hasn't kicked in yet. I'm sure it will once the nutrients start sinking in.
The nutrients gotta do their
Probably
job.
gonna take some time. I know it takes time, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's not an immediate cure-all solution, everybody. Just do not skip meals or eat too late than your body's used to.
Right.
Don't be like me and get a shaky body and possible low blood sugar.
Do not. Yeah, definitely not.
You always need to eat. Food is good.
Writing something real fast. Alrighty, we're back at it. Iron Tail from Dash. Oh my God, why is this flickering so bad?
That's a slight Discord hiccup, but I think we're good now.
Yeah, it looks like we're good now.
Because it disconnected me for a minute, then it reconnected me.
Oh, okay, good.
That's why I think it was Discord's fault.
Probably.
But anyway, technical issues aside, minimize. Isn't that great? We can minimize all the technical issues.
Yeah, right. There you go. Tripper got on his way there. Oh man.
And again, it would make him very evasive and hard to tackle and target, like in the VGC.
Ooh, good jump out of that.
Minimize raises your evasiveness.
First attack.
Oh, he gets hit because he got hit by the second hit of the bursted thunder.
Woo! Killing because of Jirachi's help. That's gonna give Dash a round.
ThunderGriffin realized you could still get hit by the second thunder. Because he got hit like pretty hard. I think he was trying to backdash and then he just got hit again.
Probably, because I would be surprised if he wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, that's why I said I wonder if he forgot. I mean, everybody forgets things once in a while, but that's okay.
Yeah, spur of the moment. Ooh, the second hit on forward Y, barely connecting.
Forward Y really hitting hard. And the dash also has a
Hex.
debuff. Oh, speaking of debuff, Hex would happily take that.
Oh, great tech from Dash though. Felt it coming. Burst attack not gonna do
enough.
it. Ooh, anticipating the follow up. Oh, good. Into the nuzzle right there.
Nuzzle.
Keeping this pressure going. Ooh.
Now,
Five Ys into iron.
ThunderGriffin's the one with the double debuff has the speed debuff and the attack debuff. Thanks to that overheat.
Yep, for sure, Grenade Man. Ooh, high stancing over the
Grenade
Thunderbolt.
Man.
Ooh, K trades.
Oh, there's a trade.
Ooh. JY, beautifully done.
Jumped over the smog and Dash takes game 3.
There, that's what that
But he
move
got a
called.
happy Pikachu.
All right, we're on the board.
We had a happy Pikachu moment.
Happy Pika.
Pikachu.
Yes. Fear his pride.
Ew.
I think Discord did not do justice for you.
Oh.
It was
Oh
too
my
high.
gosh. Screw you, Discord.
It was too high. It was like, oh, she's too powerful.
Discord.
All right, here we go.
Just
Game number-
before
Oh my God.
the wisps can hit him.
Not a completes. Nope, not indeed. We got ourselves a closer set here. Dash is on the board, but overheat.
A get off me tool.
Very big get off me tool. Ooh, great thunder right there.
You know, paying at a price because then you get debuff as the user.
Yeah, overheat coming with a price. And about to pace him right now with added taxes. Jesus, so much damage.
Tax.
Yup, taxes and whatever add-ons you want to give to it, that's what was given because of the debuffs.
And there's Rotom.
Oh my God, what a Rotom catch!
Did he I think Dad forgot about Rotom.
He may have, but Thunder was ready for it. Another Thunder connecting.
Oh.
It's a Thunderbolt.
Thunder. He's feeling the thunder.
Absolutely. Like Dash definitely like making use of the fact that Chandelure hangs around a lot whenever they're doing like their various beams and setting up moves. So using a move as strong as Thunder, usually not used in neutral because of how long it takes. But Dash is able to make it work in this matchup. And the quick 2Y into the burst.
And the burst. That's a confirmation right there. With the Volt Shock Fist.
Absolutely. Running in. Homing attack. Gonna get
There's
the
a KO.
round. The round? The round.
Final round. With ThunderGriffin still in the lead by one clean victory.
Mm-hmm.
Will
Ooh,
Dash
quick smog.
get a second one?
It's very possible. But Thunder is playing very aggressively now. Because they're pretty much refusing to get hit by Thunders. Oh my God. Countering, comboing into overheat is crazy with this damage. Oh my God. The projectile onslaught would not stop. And that is how you close out ThunderGriffin, getting a 3-1 victory. He is our Road to Greatness number 204 champion.
We got ourselves a champion. Game, set, and match goes to the Chandelure Master ThunderGriffin.
Heck yeah. Let's update our table. And we're going to have
I believe we have an interview.
We do. I don't know if
He's
he
not
has the
working
role.
today.
Usually, we're not able to catch Thunder, but this time we are. So happy to have this opportunity. Let's see.
Yeah, usually he's working that on this day of the week.
Yes, a hard worker in the game.
But he
and
happens
in
to be
person.
off.
Yep. Alright, so that is updated.
Gotta let him know he can pop in.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if he has the role. That's another thing I'm thinking about.
Check.
I'm sure he's good because he's
I don't
won
know what
before.
role you're talking about. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think champions still give you... Oh, here he is! Here you go, everybody! It's the world-famous ThunderGriffin!
We got the mans. Let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi! How are you?
I'm doing good.
Heck
That's
yeah.
good! So, ThunderGriffin, what does this win mean to you?
You know, it's a good Saturday. It was a solid Saturday. So that one wins to me.
Very good Saturday.
Love it. Heck yeah. Trying to get some music here that's a little bit less energy here. Let's see. Friendly chatter OST. There we go. Oh yeah.
So what was your thought process against Dash and Grants?
So Dash is... I don't face a whole lot of Pikachus, admittedly. I don't think that's as common of a character to run into these days. Dash plays a very, I would say, like, classic sort of, you know, he kind of moves forward. He does a couple, like, big thunders, but generally walks and blocks until he can jumps in the mid-range, goes for a big move there, or he tries to hug the ground to hit, like, a 2x to kind of just get in. So what you do is you just kind of play around that, kind of hit them with some safe ranged options. You see me going for a lot of like 8x's to try to like bounce them off. It's safe on block, minus what you can cancel out of it with a swing. Gives it a couple more options. If it does hit, it's big damage, covers a lot of space, especially against Pikachus. So that's kind of was the main idea, was just kind of keeping that. Pikachu gets burst extremely quickly, so it's less about getting burst before your opponent and more just like getting burst because you know your opponent's going to get burst as well, like in 2 seconds. So win field phase, get a decent, you know, don't get absolutely destroyed in duel, win one more field phase, you're in the gold because you got burst there.
Oh. That actually is very detailed.
Yeah.
That's really good questions. Though I do have another question. I've been curious for a while this. What's the backstory on your username?
My username? Well, so my name's Griffin.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So I'm like, man, like, I've been born with this gift of like, cool name, I should use that. I'm like, all right, what goes, you know, classic, 2 things together, what's a pretty cool thing? Thunder, it's like, you know, Firebirds or something of the such. I'm like, oh, ThunderGriffin, perfect.
Wow.
I think my old username, oh sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna compliment, but if you have more to say, go ahead.
So my original username, my original online alias I came up with when I was like 8 years old on, you know, Black Ops or World at War, Call of Duty lobbies. It was I am pizza pie with underscores in between each word. I'm like, you know what? I think I can do a little better. I think I can do a little better.
A little bit.
A little better.
Yeah, so I decided to swap it up a bit, and I'm like, all right, I think this is pretty cool. It's got like, you know, a bit of me in there, as in my name. So it's like, oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I really didn't know your first name was Griffin.
Yep.
That's actually really cool. I did not use my actual name at all in my username, obviously.
I did.
Yeah, most people don't.
I think my name might be a little tricky.
To put it into like
I definitely had one of those.
Because I put my real name on my Switch.
Yeah. I guess.
Because I'm a simple person.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm a simple person. Let's just put my real name on my Switch. No one else is going to use it.
Yeah.
Big smile.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't know.
Wonder for a while with your username, so I was like, let's ask him while I can.
Yeah, that was definitely something I was gonna come around to be curious about too, like the username. I had a feeling that Griffin was just like the actual name, but I was curious how it became the mesh of the names. Very valid though. It just sounds cool.
Yourself in the Pokken community.
I think if I remember the specifics I think I was like 12 or 13. I was like making my own theoretical shoot 'em up game. Like, oh, I'm gonna make an indie game one day. I'll make a cool shoot 'em up. What should I name it? Well, you get like, I was looking at the names and they're all like Thunder Force and all stuff like that. I'm like, all right, I can do that. Let's go ThunderGriffins. I'm like, oh, ThunderGriffin. That'd be a good like alias name on the interwebs.
On the internet.
On the interwebs. I love it. Yeah, because it's
gotta live on the internet forever.
Yeah, I guess to add my own lore real fast of my name, because I've ran through a couple myself. My first online alias ever was Repmaster14. Just kind of putting last name, then you put master on it, and like the age that I was at the time. So like I started my YouTube channel when I was let me see. No, I started my YouTube channel when I think I was technically 13, but 14 was like when I actually like posted like any sort of video, because I started off doing sprite animation back in like the big heyday of Super Mario Bros. Z, all those crazy series. Like I had my own stamp in that world where I did my own sprite series at a time, once upon a time. So I was like, I want to be known with like a cool name too. So Repmaster14 was the first instance I had of a name. And then that I was gonna keep doing it with like age, I guess, per year, but I was like, that seems kind of not worth it. So I was like, you know what, let's just make it Repmaster 9/6 birth year instead of like what the actual age was at the time. So I just had it be Repmaster 9/6. And then years later, we're getting into competitive Smash. I wanted to have a name that was, one, a little shorter, and then two, to be able to kind of give an idea of like, hey, like Mixes still has his name in there, but it reflects of like what maybe character he likes, or maybe just kind of something Nintendo. And I was like, wait, like my name is like Sheen, or Darsheen is my name. I was like, wait, Sheen, Yoshi, Yosheen. Like I came up with it randomly at like 2 in the morning playing Smash, when I might have been like, God, I think I actually came up with that in like 2015 or 16. So like later teenage, like 19, I was like, wait, this makes too much sense. Yosheen. And just throw the 9/6 at the end of that, and here we are. So I love a good name story, because like I went through mine from a kid to now.
Yeah, for me, because I didn't really have a full set like username I came up with as a kid. It's not even when I started playing Webkins as a kid. I will admit I played Webkins a lot when I was like middle school.
Don't know what that is.
And I didn't. It involves like pets and stuff. But anyway,
okay, cute.
I will also give full disclosure. My IRL name, it's Kayla. First of all, hence my name might not be very easy to put in a username, but for my username, because of course I shortened with Alpha, because I figured when I joined the Pokkén community, I was thinking, what could be a good like gamer tag that's easy to remember, but not too complicated for people to pronounce? And then I just thought, Alpha. Okay, let's just go with Alpha then. Let's just do the first prefix of my full username. But my full username story, Alpha part was inspired by my neighbor's Minecraft username, AlphaPie1, the number pi, not the food pie.
A lot of pies.
And then the flower was inspired. Yeah, the flower was inspired by, because I like flowers anyway, and I wanted my username different than my neighbor's, because I didn't want to feel like I was copying his style of username. So I was like, okay, how can I make mine unique? And then I thought flower. I was like, yeah, that makes sense, because I love flowers. Why not? And then the icing on the cake, 16 was my age when I came up with that username, which I can't believe was 14 years ago now.
Man.
So Alpha Flower 16 was born. That's my Alpha lore.
Gotcha. I love how most of your stories is pretty much like, it's like, you can copy my homework, but just change a little bit so it's not too obvious. Because I figured I might as well just use Alpha when I was joining the community, because I was like, I think it's easier and it won't be copyrighted by TPCI before we found out they were discontinuing it. So I was like, okay.
because I saw people had to change their names because of copyrights. Like Jukum, when he was still known as Thanks a Lot, he had to change his name because of Swallow being copyrighted.
Oh, that's crazy.
And I was like, okay, let's just pick one that is not copyrighted. So I just picked Alpha. Simple, easy.
I forgot about that whole
copyright.
Thanks a lot. Copyright. That was hilarious. I remember seeing like,
wow,
that's crazy.
Yeah, because I think Sui Master had to change his too because of Sui-kun.
It's hilarious because, like, guys, you guys own it. What are you doing? Like, this
Why
is
are you still letting us?
It's so funny. Like, hey, welcome to the Pokemon Champions. Here's Guy, very passionate about Pokemon. He's got this like internet name after a Pokemon. Can't say that. Can't say the Pokemon name. It's got to be something else. That's wild to me. That's just so wild.
That sounds like a backhanded welcome thing or whatever.
Well, it's just funny. Like, come on, guys, you gotta get it together. Some poor Japanese man does not know what the internet is. Just making all these decisions. It's crazy.
Right. It feels very overprotective of their IP for no reason.
Well, like, protective of the IP, buddy. You're running the event.
Yeah.
Irony. Like, it feels like a backhanded compliment. Like, hey, you can join us, but you're not.
It's not a compliment. This is some like legal team stuck in the 1980s in Nintendo Japan being like, well, that's not how this is supposed to work. You can't have your name be one of our guys, even though you're at the our guy event. It's imagine going to like a celebratory party for like your favorite baseball team or something, and you get in there and like they make you change out of all of the like logos of the baseball team to like nondescript versions. It's like that. It's like, what do you mean? This is not the whole idea.
They come like, oh, so you're saying like fans are coming in with their gear for the team, but they're like, oh no, you got to switch out your outfit. You can't have the thing on there reflecting.
No,
like,
that was crazy. That was so funny.
Man.
But anyway, Pokken Tournament.
Yes, Pokken Tournament.
Yeah.
It was an instance. I got a question as far as because we were curious about how Rotom triggered against Dash in like the second game of round 2 there in Grands, because like he was still on the ground, and like Rotom still triggered. Like did the move did pop him up very slightly, and we just didn't catch it, or like what happened there if you remember?
So I'm trying to remember the exact one. The couple things
there was one where you both were counterattacking, because he was in a counterattack animation, and then afterwards he got hit by it.
Yeah.
I remember that part.
I'm trying to think. If I was in a counter, it must have been Smog. Smog launches, so Smog will if it hits someone, takes them off the ground, that will trigger Rotom. The big thing with Rotom is Rotom will trigger anytime a character is off the ground. There's some stuff where like if it can be anything, and it's from the point you press the button. So if you press it too early when somebody's like landing on the ground, sometimes will trigger instantly. There are a couple cases like that. Rotom will not stun anybody if they are hit while their feet are on the ground. It'll only be like a momentary stagger. The stagger is like instantaneous. It's got no like actual combo frames. You can never combo off of a ground Rotom, but there are several moves that will pop you off the ground just for a moment. Think like what Dash was doing there was Iron Tail. Iron Tail takes you off the ground just long enough to trigger Rotom, while getting you back on the ground soon enough to get hit by it, but not get stunned by it. Basically, it gets you through it. There's a few mechanics like that. Chandelure has only real way of doing that is Release X, the little dance move, pops you up into an airborne state, technically. So you can just pop it, immediately cancel it, and get rid of Rotom. Many characters have ways to do that. But what's good about Rotom is all of those ways will usually have your opponent like not be blocking. So what you do is you set them up with Rotom. They do whatever move. Sometimes they're like, hey, I'm gonna play Mewtwo. I'm gonna do like a short hop, backdash, and like land super quick. If you laser, you'll hit them, and then they will get comboed by Rotom. So you can get people into like very bad situations where if they try to get rid of Rotom, they get hit by Rotom.
Yeah. Like, I have seen some people who can do that. Like, I think Tech I've seen do that, where he can bait the, like, Rotom, but still be able to move or something like that. I think other people
I'm pretty sure it's, like, just a short hop. Like just short hop.
it's a short
stance,
hop.
essentially.
Like, it's like, haha, I triggered it, now what are you gonna do?
I think that one might be slow enough that they still get hit by it, if I remember correctly, but it's on the ground state. But the same thing, you hit them with a laser there, they'll get hit. Now they got hit by laser into Rotom. Get your choice of a follow-up. If they're full screen, charge back A on Chandelure will combo into a laser, usually causing a phase shift. That's a decent little bit of damage. Big things that gets rid of some burst meter, which is always nice. Generally speaking, you're probably going to want to try to get in and do some sort of melee combo so you can get a double debuff on them, because Rotom's always a debuff. Get a second debuff through Will-O-Wisp or Smog, whatever you decide to hit the combo with. Does a lot of damage, double buff, they're slow. Prime situation to get the next field phase into a great Hex scenario. Slow makes Hex even more dangerous. So you're hitting that. Other great things you can do with Rotom is Chandelure has some disgusting setups with it. The little pool.
She does. She's scary.
I think I did that against you, actually, in our set.
I think you did. I think so. I don't know if you got to watch ours when they did their winners finals, because I was just telling Yoshino how I felt like I decided to try a few different things against you this time. I was like, okay, how I know how he plays. He likes to try to throw pressure at me by throwing all these random projectiles. How do I handle them? Should I try to make a trade? Should I try to just walk and block? What should I do? And that's when I decided, when you did that wisp wall, I was like, okay, let's trade. Aurora Beam. Let's punish him to be like, okay, if you try to hit me, you risk getting hurt too. That was my main strategy that time. Just try to make you think, okay, how do I handle this? This is different now. That was basically my mindset.
A great opportunity to swap over the conversation of what the Chandelure and Suicune matchup is like, at least from my eyes.
Okay, I'll hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, well thank you for hearing me.
I aim to improve.
Well, again, this isn't like what you should do, what I should do. This is just, when I think of the Chandelure Suicune matchup, Suicune has, first of all, one thing, big hitbox, means certain things hit wonky, but also things will hit more often. Suicune has really good jump to air-to-ground projectiles. Aurora Beam is quick, but it is punishable on block at certain ranges with Hex, 2Y sometimes. It also is minimizable. Aqua Jet or Hyper, what is it? The big water laser.
Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump. Suicune has Hydro Pump, yes.
Yeah, Hydro Pump, big damage, but it's very minimizable. So what you kind of end up with is, when Chandelure has the, initiative, charge, charge 4A will cover a lot of options. If Suicune jumps, you can kind of keep spamming it until they block it on the ground. Then it's kind of a 50-50 whether they Aurora Beam or decide to once again jump or do some other option. Charge back A will cover every option except for an Aurora Beam, because Aurora Beam will usually either cancel out the charge 4A or it will beat it out. So what you do is basically you transition between your full screen, charged 4A or laser beam, and then you just kind of guess from there. If they have to start getting in closer to you, you can do some fun stuff there. Very easy to anti-air a Suicune. Big thing is Blizzard is really annoying. It's very annoying. You can absolutely deal with it, but it's just
someone who uses it, as someone who has that tool, even I can admit it can be annoying.
So basically, you just gotta wait a little bit. You can block pretty well against a jumping Suicune. There's not a whole lot they can do to kind of mess you up from up there. It's a pretty easy telegraph for jump X. Jump Y doesn't have too much initiative on a land, so you're pretty even. A 4 Y, even if they counter for a quick DP, you can just transition into a Smog and that will beat that 99% of the time. So I think it's something I don't always do, but you can kind of just safe bet it, block, see what they do, a jump X, or if they do a Blizzard, even if it's only a fake out Blizzard, you can just 2X to get to the other side. Now you get a true punish.
Okay. that's actually pretty interesting. Because I know you got a lot of moves that counter pierce too, so of course I can't mirror code everything.
Yeah, mirror code's is pretty easy to bait. Like, it still has use, but also trading with... Oh, yeah.
I was just going to say, with you specifically, I try to use it more sparingly.
Well, yeah, so Chandler just throws out... Like, it's mostly in field phase. And field phase-wise, you know, you can just jump and then punish a mirror coat. Or even just set up a situation where you hit them with a Will-O-Wisp. In general, Will-O-Wisp is really good. Just even when you were trading with Aurora Beams, Will-O-Wisp causes a attack debuff. So the second we trade once, every subsequent trade is in my favor, at least damage-wise overall. Yeah. So that kind of becomes like, all right, yeah, let's trade. I have a lower health total, but you're doing lower damage. Eventually, I should usually... I believe, I don't know what the phase shift points layout is. I feel in my heart that I win that, so I'll do it, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah,
sometimes you just gotta feel it.
You do kind of have to feel it.
You gotta listen. If I believe that I win this trade, I'm gonna win this trade. That's just how it's gotta be.
Yeah. That does make sense, because I've been recently PETA took me in as my coach, so I've been getting a lot of coaching from him lately. So he's been labbing Suicune, and he's been showing me some stuff he discovered, and I was like, okay, I'll give him a try. So I tried out different combos and different mindsets on how to handle opponents and matchups as well, and I think that the results are really showing thanks to him.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
And I was still amazed I took a game off you. I literally screamed so loud. I was so happy. I was like, okay, I don't care how this goes anymore. I just wanted one game against him. I'm good now.
I was leading my blocks there. I was not hitting, because remember the certain situation. I was walking up trying to bait the Aurora Beam. And you did it. I'm like, okay, great.
I hit you anyway. I saw you just walking there. I was like...
Well, because I'm walking. I don't know. Listen, hey, I am about to be the boy who cried lag. But, you know, it's I think I probably just missed it. Maybe it was just the game that day. But, missing the block there, that happens. But that was the idea.
Yeah, you were just coming up to me. I was like, and then I hit with the roar beam. I was like, are you okay, bro?
Well, that's exactly what it was supposed to happen, as far as like, oh, you roar beam block, because I can just block 2Y's True Punish at that distance, I do believe. In which case you're at the corner, I can just 6X. 5Y overheat, that combo does like 200 plus damage. I believe in that situation that would have been like game. So that was just a situation of, damn.
Rough. Be like that sometimes.
I still couldn't believe I was able to hit you with my burst out of your minimize, or when you I think it's a 2Y you did where she sticks her arm out and kind of does a little flame thing towards your feet.
Yeah, I
triggered my burst, and I was like, "Oh, thanks, Thunder, you're the best."
No, yeah, you did burst. I'm like, there's no way you burst off this, right? Oh, okay, sure.
And since he hit my blue frames, Suicune's burst triggers faster.
Well, it was gonna hit no matter what. There was no not gonna hit.
Yeah.
I was in the middle of a very long move. I think the second you hit that, I wasn't exactly hitting you with the 4Y. That was gonna hit if you did that in the same time zone.
Yeah, true.
But, you got me there.
Yeah, because I remember you even complimented me. You were like, you had my butt for a bit there, and I was like,
I saw that in the channel, yeah.
It means a lot.
Yeah, I was still fighting for my life, but yeah, I saw that exchange happen.
You were like, what?
Yeah.
It was a good set.
I know, and I was like, dang, I really am getting better, finally.
I mean, yeah, I feel like the last couple times I've seen you play, you've done pretty dang well for yourself.
Oh, thank you. That really means a lot hearing that from you.
Heck yeah.
Because I've been playing competitively for 6 years now.
I feel that. I got this game on launch.
Yeah, I got this game in 2019 for my birthday. For my birthday.
Wii U.
For the Wii U. Yeah, you're one of the originals, yeah. Because I got the game for the Switch.
So if we want to talk about it real quick, origin of in the community, I guess. So I got the game on launch. It was hyped up. I was just getting the fighting games at the time. I was a part of my local high school. We had a band class, and like we had a contingency in our band class that was big on Smash Bros. So we got into that. I was like, oh man, fighting games are really fun. I should try to get into more of those. And then I saw this game coming out. I'm like, I love Pokemon, and like, hey, that seems like it'd be a cool thing. So I picked it up, and I loved it. I was playing. So here's the whole thing. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah.
So I was looking at the characters. I saw this. I like Lampit a lot back then, but I wasn't as huge on Chandelure. But I'm like, all right, close enough. I usually go for like the oddball character in a group. Usually something I think is kind of cool. Big laser shooting light fixture. Love that. So I picked that up and I go online with it. I play through the campaign. It's awful. The campaign in Pokken is terrible.
It's not great.
I think it might be the worst one I've ever played. I've played a lot, and they're all usually bad, but this one's a special bad.
Wii U especially had the short end of the stick there.
I tried playing through the Switch one as well. I still haven't. I still have not beaten the Switch story just because, like, it's just so boring.
There's
nothing happens.
There's not a lot there. It's just kind of like
terrible. It's also like they don't even use the full cast.
It's just pretty much Shadow Mewtwo is there, and then like we have to figure out why energy is like going crazy. Nothing really.
The gameplay is just terrible. It's so boring. The NPCs don't do anything. It's nothing.
For me, I actually liked the story mode when I played the story. I actually thought it was really good, but then again, I just don't think I've ever played any story mode that I didn't enjoy. Maybe I'm just not that harsh on it. I don't know.
No, you can do it. It's just do the same NPC fight over and over again. Like I did it, and I didn't hate it when I was first playing through it. I cannot sit through the whole thing now because it's pretty boring.
I think for me, it was just because I didn't know it. This was my first fighting game that I was ever planning on playing competitively, so I had no clue what I was doing. So I think to me, it was just like, okay, the story mode can help me learn. So it helped me learn somewhat, but then when I started playing competitively, I was like, okay, I really need to figure out what I'm doing here. Everyone is way advanced compared to me. I'm just a student. Everyone else is like a master, and I'm just an unworthy student at the time.
So let me tell you what got... So I liked the game, picked up my lamp, loved my lamp, does everything I wanted to.
Yeah.
Just truly picking up lamp was such a magical experience, because it's one of those things where you play a game, like it could be like a hero shooter, a MOBA, it could be like an RPG or something, but you got like a class, you got a character or something where everything just makes sense, everything feels good, you figure out something new and you're like, oh man, that's good. Chandelure was like, okay, I got full screen lasers that are instantaneous, face check somebody from full screen, love it. Oh, they got close, wait a minute, what is this up special button do? Oh, I explode, dealing half my opponent's health bar to them? Yes. Early, low-level gameplay of Pokken, Chandelure is absolutely not even close, is the best character in the game. The spreadsheet flowchart gameplay is immaculate. When I went on ranked, it was my first thing. I skipped doing friendlies. I just went straight on ranked after doing story. I went on a 50 game win streak. I did not lose a single game until 50 because everybody doesn't know how to block. Everybody gets hit by full screen. And you want to know what? I'm going to be honest. That felt good. That felt good. I felt like, oh, I'm winning every game. Yeah. So
until game 50.
Yeah, I think it was around 51 or 52 that I got someone who actually could block, and I lost, and I'm like, ah. But I'm like, damn, 50 in a row. Maybe I got something going on here. And as far as like skill goes, no, I was just playing a really good character for a bunch of 12-year-olds playing this game on launch. But it was fun. The whole thing is, what's going to keep you into a game is having fun from the word go. If it's like a ramp up, hey, you got to get through the first 40 hours before you can start having fun, you're going to be a lot less interested in sticking with it. Yeah. But if you come in minute one, hour one, having the time of your life, you're going to stick with it. And that's exactly what happened. So I played the game. I played ranked. I kind of went through the normal thing. I played a good bit of it, maybe about 2,000 ranked games before eventually kind of drifting away playing other fighting games and just other games in general, because I'm like, oh man, this game's kind of dead. Like, not like player base wise, but I wasn't a part of Discord or anything, so I was just playing ranked, and I'm like, oh, whatever. until the new game got announced. And I'm like, oh, it's coming back. It's my time. I can do this. I'm going to go to tournaments and stuff. The first thing I wanted to do was get to S rank. Mm-hmm. So a big old thing. There was an exploit you could do. This is the origins of ThunderGriffin, and it's going to be like, oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
Back in the Wii U version of the game, if you quit out of a game, like if you quit a ranked game, the game was like nulled and nobody, like you didn't lose any points if you quit a game.
Mm-hmm.
But like quitting a game, it feels bad because you don't want to, like, yeah, that's a baby move. There was an exploit. Mm-hmm. If you finished the game and then quit on the results screen after the game's desynced, you could quit and lose no points.
Oh, dang.
Man, so yeah, people definitely exploited that. That's the thing in Smash, too.
Yeah, so what happened was you just would I'd play ranked. Every time I won, I ranked, I'd go up in rank, and every time I lost, I would go to the lose screen, result screen, wait for the game to desync, quit, restart, lose no points. Until I got to S.
Oh, wow.
Cheating,
I'm like, oh man, I really want to get to S before the book. So, I know, right? So, wow. All this being said, I wasn't great in the Wii U days. I was a pretty middling player. But when the Switch version came out, I locked in. I'm like, all right, I'm going to climb this game. I want to be like first to get to S. So, game dropped. I was on a ranked grind to get the first to S rank. Mm-hmm. I managed not quite first worldwide. There was some mad Japanese person that got there like week 1 or something.
Oh god.
I don't know. He eventually left the leaderboard, so he might have been hacking or something. There was one other Machamp playing Japanese player that got there right before me, but I was the first player North America to get to S rank.
Oh, that's impressive, dude. That is
it was really
impressive.
cool. I'm like, and then once I kind of did it, I'm like, I did it. Like, all right, maybe there's like tournaments. I might have been watching a YouTube video or something, and I'm like, oh, I bet my game has like locals or something. Let me go look those up. Found the Discord on like Reddit or something, joined in. Everybody already kind of knew me as like that net play guy. I'm like, oh, sick. And then I joined the community.
You made a name for yourself.
And then it's been history ever since, doing a bunch of the weeklies, all that good stuff. Going to a few tournaments. Yet to win any major, but one day maybe.
I remember you went to Frosty's in 2024.
That I did. It's the last one.
Yeah, because that's when I got to meet you in person.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. I still remember what you look like. I don't know if you remember what I look like.
It's been a while, but yeah, I definitely, the big thing was post-COVID, or I should say COVID to post-COVID, all of the West Coast Pokken disappeared. There's nothing anymore as far as I know.
Oh, man.
Yeah, for the most part. But we're still keeping it hype out here on the east side.
Oh, for sure. It's just a trip, I live in Arizona, so a trip over to California, that's like either a drive of 6 hours or an hour plane ride, get the weekend off, a decent, some money, but nothing crazy. But a flight out east to the tri-state area or to Illinois, something like that, just a little bit more of something you got to kind of commit to, a little less familiar, and a little bit more trouble. So it's just, I'll see what next one I can kind of feel good about, but, it is what it is.
Hopefully you could come back to Frosty's again.
Honestly, probably. Do like Chicago. I love the area. Relatively close as far as things go.
Because Jin is now hosting the tournaments at Frosty's now since Double stepped down. Jin actually hosted. Yeah, he hosted this year's Frosty's, and he asked me to help him run the bracket, so I did.
Oh, I'll have to make plans to go next year then.
Yeah, it was really fun getting to see more behind the scenes stuff behind Vortex Gallery, the people who run the side events at Frosty's, because I got to attend meetings and I got to hear their protocols and all that. And I was reminded of a funny story that happened in 2025. Someone punched a wall at the hotel because he beat a bracket. And then once it sunk in what he did, he tried to make a beeline out of the hotel.
Got him.
And apparently
One
he
goal.
came back and took a selfie with the hole he punched in the wall. He left a hole in the wall because he punched it so hard. So someone at our meeting just said out of the blue, "Don't punch walls." And me and other people saw it. We were like, "Oh yeah."
Just oh yeah, casually.
We
I
were like, I remember that.
remember hearing about it when you said it to either me or yeah, like you were talking about something when we
That
interviewed
did
somebody
happen.
else.
Someone punched a wall, and me and so many people witnessed that were in the room.
Was it Frosties that somebody put something in the water?
What?
Yeah, someone spiked the water at this
Brutal.
year at Frosties for some reason.
Nah.
No,
That actually
crazy.
happened. Someone spiked the water, and I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, that's no good.
No, that's why I
Yeah,
always bring
I
drinks at
remember
myself.
Oreo was telling us about it. He's like, "I just found out they spiked the water," and I was like, "Oh."
Speaking of tournament runs, though,
Yeah.
I was so close. I was at Evo 2018.
Okay.
And there was a big old thing. So I was doing pretty good on the bracket. I forgot the exact run. I forgot who I lost to. I think it was Wise that did the last game on me. But
Another goat, yeah.
it was 2018. It was a late night Evo. Only Evo I've ever been to. It was amazing. And we got word that the side game streaming board was not going to be open. So they're going to instead put us on the main main pool Tekken stream.
Mm.
And it was Evo sideboard games, a few hundred people watching. The Tekken one was several thousand.
Mm.
But
That's a huge difference.
the only thing was that instead of it being top 8 streamed, it was only going to be top 4. I was
Okay.
playing for top 5.
Oh.
And final match to get on the big stream, in front of thousands of people, and I lost it. And I got 5th place, no stream. It was brutal. Cut forward, I want to say about 2 to 3 years. I went to, forgot what it was. It wasn't Frosties, but it was something kind of like Frosties, I think. We were playing.
Was it Frostfire?
I don't think it was Frostfire because it wasn't in Canada.
Okay.
Battle at
Maybe
Lake
it
Valor?
was
Okay.
Frosties. Say that one more time.
Battle at Lake Valor? 1 or 2?
I don't think so. It
No.
might have been Frosties, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
But we were playing. No, this wasn't Frosties. This was somewhere else. This was a different tournament. I forgot the name of it.
I can only think of besides that would
It was
be
green.
It's like NCI something.
It might have been NCI actually.
NCIS, I think is what it's called. Or NCI
Something like that. It was in
something
like
that.
Philadelphia.
Oh, maybe
was
it
somewhere.
is.
Maybe.
But I was playing there, and I was once again having a pretty good run. I got tied for 5th, playing forward, getting ready for the big stream run. I'm like, oh boy, because my goal when I was, especially back then, always going to my trips, I want to get on stream. That's my tangible goal. I can do that. Get top 8. I was like, woo, and then I get word, only top 4 will be streamed. I'm
Not
like,
a game.
fuck.
Crap.
So I'm like, this time has to be different.
Mhm.
So I play, and I win to get to my 8th and 7th run. I get to playing for 4th, and I lose, and I got 5th when only top 4 streamed for the 2nd time.
Aw, Rick.
No, second.
It was a brutal one too. It was like, oh my god. But yeah, those were good tournaments though. I enjoyed, especially Evo. That Evo 2018 was so cool. Yeah, kind of.
Nice.
Don't know if Evo is going to be the same after recent news, but we'll see.
Yeah. My first online tournament was because I started playing competitively 2020. So COVID happened. So of course, all the offline events were canceled. So they had to replace them with the Players Cup tournaments. So my first was the first Players Cup. That's when I felt like, okay, I think I'm ready to start in 2020. Then COVID happened, and I was like, oh crap, what am I gonna do now? But because I got the game in 2019 for my birthday, And honestly, if it wasn't for Pokken, I don't think I would have ever gone to Switch in the first place, because I was hesitant to move on from the 3DS. So I was like, but I don't want to move to the Switch. I love the 3DS. And then I encountered Pokken for the first time in 2018 NAIC. And I kid you not, when I first saw all the people there, my first thought was, there are too many boys in here. Where are the girls?
Where my ladies, my fellow ladies? She said.
Yeah, where are the women? And then I saw how hype it was when Juke, back then known as Thanks a Lot, beat Roxo and Grands. And I was like, okay, Nintendo, I give. I'll buy the Switch. You happy now?
Yeah, God, I'll never forgive the Pokemon Company for swapping us over to 3v3. Oh my god.
I know. That was annoying.
Way.
And next year they did that. I'm like, are you for real?
So the last two, I don't know, the last two official events were 3v3. Because they did it once and it was like, are you kidding me? Because it was, what was it, 2019 or 2018?
Yeah, 2019. 2018 it was singles.
Yeah, so I went to 2018 Worlds. I did terribly. I went to both the North America qualifiers and the Last Chance qualifiers. Did pretty whatever in both. I'm like, oh man. But I was like, okay. But now that I've got the experience, next year, it's my year. I'm going to get up there. I'm going to go to the big thing. It's going to be great. And then they announced 3v3, and I look over at my one character play style, and I'm like, they said no. They told me no.
They told me no.
Yeah. That's sad. But what made him that? But however, I felt like in a way the 3v3 was a good thing for me, because at the beginning thought I was going to originally main Lucario, and then 3v3 came along, and I was like, oh shoot, I better work on other Pokemon if I want to compete. So
it's
then,
a fun play style for sure.
Yeah.
Because
then that's when Suicune came along.
Nice. Yeah, again, most people know how to play more than one character. It's just for the very specific subsect of one tricks that it was like, well, I guess I just can't go because I can bring out my two, like, fun guys, but if I was doing bad before, I got no chance here. So, blow several thousand on a big trip just to get absolutely wrecked when there wasn't even, like, a fantasy of a chance in the first place. It just seemed like aw man. And again, it made for some cool games, but it was very clear that it wasn't as popular that first set, and that everybody wanted to return to the classic style, the normal style. And then they're like, nah, we're gonna do it again. Stand back. I'm gonna do it again.
They were just like, another one.
I think it was just a matter of oh, go ahead.
Well, they wanted it to be like less sweaty fighting game and more like, oh, look at, in the show and in the games, you don't just use one Pokemon.
There you go.
Use, 3 or more.
I think that might have been the reason.
Oh, it was 100% the reason. They wanted it to be more like normal Pokemon, but it's a fighting game. It's designed for. This was a fun extra mode they put in, but it made for longer games. It was a King of Fighters style, and that's cool. But I don't really like King of Fighters style. Like, I don't play King of Fighters. It's fine, it's just not the kind of fighting game I like. So when you take the fighting game I like, and imagine if you were playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. Great game. Okay. And you're like, all right, we added a 1v1 mode. And we're switching the whole game to this. It's like, well, that's cool. I'm sure that's got some cool stuff in there, but like, 3v3 was the main mode. Why are we swapping? For what reason?
Built around one thing, given the other.
Yeah, because if it's the main thing people remember it as, and then you're like, okay, let's just throw this into the mix and hope for the best, and then someone's like, but why?
I'll never forgive Pokemon Company for replacing us with a Chinese League of Legends ripoff.
Wait, what?
It's unfortunate. So, Pokemon Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
Unite?
Unite?
I think it's Unite.
The MOBA, right?
Unite.
Unite.
Yeah,
it's the MOBA. Yeah, it's the mobile game MOBA.
It's Unite.
Was it made by Tencent? What company made that? It was like the same people who did like.
I think Timmy and then Tencent, I think, are the names of the companies.
I think it was the people who made like Mobile Legends, like the League of Legends ripoff on the App Store that's got like $18 billion of revenue or something.
Jesus.
It's like, oh man, that feels bad when you get hit by the the knockoff MOBA. That sucks.
Yeah,
That's really bad.
yeah, you're right. Teaming Studio Group and
I
then
thought they
Tencent
replaced
Games.
us with Go, though.
No, I don't think Go, because they want a competitive game there. They want like the competitive game. You know, fighting games are a pretty good option, but fighting games just aren't that popular. MOBA's designed to be played in like 5-minute games. Those can have a pretty broad reach. That's the nature of like the mobile game style. Fighting games famously very exclusive as far as like retaining player bases. You have some fighting games that reach a wider audience, both like Smash Bros that kind of are like a party game, and then games like Mortal Kombat that just have like a sort of a pop culture appeal to it. But Pokken, just a fighting game everyone here is using the same brand, so it's like, well, why do we want to do this when we can just use a more popular competitive demographic of the MOBA, of the mobile MOBA, easy to get into short game MOBA, and that was Unite, and that's history.
Yeah, sadly.
Well, now we have champions at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we do. Now
is
that
Unite
it's
even still at Worlds?
Yes,
Or did that
it
get
is.
canceled?
It is.
Okay.
They still have Unite.
I haven't heard anyone talk
I've
about
been-
Unite in years.
I've been keeping tabs with the world stuff just to see like if anyone's gonna get like removed again, like Pokken was, and surprisingly, Unite's still going strong.
Maybe they got again. I can only assume it's. I would have to check what the like viewership is, but the only thing I can think of is they got like a contract with Tencent or something, where it's like, yeah,
Maybe.
you guys are either paying for this or it's in our contract that we pay for this and we include it. And again, I doubt it's like not popular. So yeah.
I know Wonder Chef is one of their commentators, and I was like, oh man, I miss Wonder Chef.
Yeah.
He's an OG.
He's such a cool guy.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you get sidelined, and it's just the nature of the beast. We're playing. Not every game can stay competitive forever, especially when it's a pretty done game. Like we got good stuff, we got good content. We've left with a solidly balanced game, but there's not going to be any updates. This is what it's going to be until whenever.
Yeah, and Unite's still being
still
updated with characters and stuff. So that's the that's the
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah, well,
duality
because
of
that prints money. If we could
But
get
they
some
keep
loot
getting
boxes in our
updates.
game, let me tell you, they'd get us right back in there.
Oh boy.
Could we also have costumes for our Pokemon like in Unite, just to make them all unique and like specifically like ours, if that makes sense?
I mean, I don't even like.
To power.
I just think the
Like your Pokemon instead of like saying everybody's. I guess I don't know how to word it.
Oh, like the costumes.
Like, it
the
make it
alts,
feel like
Smash
it's-
alts.
Make it feel like this is your character,
Yeah. Yeah.
rather than just changing the looks of your trainer.
Yeah.
Yeah. were you gonna say something?
But I'm trying to think. I had something on the mind for a second. There's a whole story that came out where like Harada was like mentioning that he was down to make a new Pokken if they ever got like the go ahead to do so.
Yeah, I heard
but-
that.
It just
Yeah, the green list.
assumably it's Pokemon Company or Nintendo just being like, yeah, it's just we don't want to. Like we would rather just make money with something else. So it kind of
Crazy.
sucks when like, developers are down, community's down, a game that, was pretty snubbed by being released on the Wii U. Sold decently, not amazing, but fine enough on, a few million on Switch. Like it was successful enough considering its cost to warrant a sequel. It didn't do blockbusters, but it for everything I've seen, I don't think they've ever released hard metrics. Seemed to be in a situation where it would have turned a solid profit. But because it wasn't, a bunch of money, they can make a lot cheaper bunch of money by just releasing a mobile game or a new spin-off that's just more has a broad demographic. And that kind of sucks, but it makes enough sense where it is what it is.
That's sad because that was the year they announced they were going to discontinue it. That was when they finally opened things back up, and I was going to my first offline event, which was NAIC 2022. So it kind of hurt me in a way because I was like, I just started on my competitive story in Pokken, and now they're just gonna discontinue it. Like, what the heck, man?
Well, yeah, that was the whole thing. Is the COVID situation, like it did to many things, kind of destroyed the what remained of the relevancy. We lost like West Coast, we lost official TPCI, and now we subsist off of pure community support in the smaller sections. And that was the fate of more than a few. We're not the only fighting game to be kind of shelved like this. Take a look at some recent releases. What was it? What was that Arc Sys game that came out that was like the Dungeon X Fighter or something?
Sounds familiar, but I can't place it.
Yeah, because that was a pretty big launch, I want to say, a few years ago, around 2022 or 2023, maybe
What
even
the Multiverses?
This is a different one.
That was popular too for like all of like 6 months to a year, and then that died.
Oh, yeah.
There's a few of those where it's like Dungeon X Fighter. I think they got DLC like a year or something, or like several months after, and everybody was like, "Nah, this game sucks. We're done." And I'm sure that has a very strong community still somewhere. But games will come and go. You get a big launch. So maybe some balancing is screwed up. Maybe just player retention isn't that high. Moves on to the next. It's been a few games like that. I don't know. What's the situation with like the new Melty Blood? I kind of feel like the new Melty Blood came out. I saw people play it a little bit, and then everyone just went back to the old one.
I'm not too familiar with the story behind it.
But I'm gonna look at.
I'm familiar with Melty Blood, but I don't know the whole story behind it.
I'm not a mega expert. What I know is that original Melty was considered like peak bathroom fighting game. Like you play this in the bathroom. It's a famous setup where like there was some big tournament. It might have been Evo or something, and they were running sets in like the bathroom, and that kind of became the big meme. And it kind of gained a big community around that kind of like, this is sort of a whatever. As far as like fighting games go, this was kind of a random thing on the side, but people really liked the mechanics, and it got like a big cult following. Then they did a follow-up release because it was owned by the same guys who do like what is it, Under Night in Birth.
Okay.
So they made a new one. It was like Melty Blood Act. What is it? It's like Eclipse something or whatever. But they made a new one, and it was a solid enough game. I bought it. I played it for 30 minutes and never picked it up again. But I saw some gameplay of it, but then I really just kind of disappeared. Like, I don't know if it ever got any DLC. I don't know if it ever like kept at big tournaments. Like, I don't think it was an Evo game past its like maybe first launch. So, we are not unique to have a single Evo run. We're not unique on the fact that our game eventually kind of petered out a bit as far as mainstream support. This is just what happens.
Yeah, the harsh reality of just certain games, because it's like not so much one hit wonder, but just kind of like one of those things where it's just kind of niche compared to other fighting game experiences.
It's niche in a niche genre, which is never a recipe for wide success.
Yeah.
And when you have a community game like this, where these games kind of strive on update, like, hey, we are shifting up the balance, and you don't need like mechanical changes to shift up the balance of something. Like, just think about in Pokken particularly how many times different characters have kind of risen and fallen. If Tech didn't pick up this game, no one would think Caesar was anywhere above a mid-tier.
Yeah.
It's literally like the only big Caesar player, and it's literally put it on everybody's like top 3. So for the longest time, Caesar's been out in like the same patch for years, and it wasn't until Tech came along and started like doing amazing that everyone's like, wait a minute, this character's cracked. So it really is just kind of it's the gold standard of this is the Melee situation. And Melee got like a follow-up patch on like the EU version that I don't even think people play on. People only play on that first broken USA release, and that's it. And people love that. It's just, you know, we ain't Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. You were mentioning the whole thing about the Melty Blood games, the whole meme about that is being played like in bathrooms. Like that made me think about, you know, old school Melee tournaments, like underground tournaments. Those are like notoriously played in people's like basements or like
It was
like the garage or something.
Fighting games in general is a very like kind of a down to earth sort of what people when they think about fighting games. Everybody's like golden age fighting game story is like, oh yeah, we were playing at the local meetup basement, we were playing in the bathrooms, we were doing like it's very low key as far as stuff is. Nobody talks about how, oh man, we went to world championships and we did the thing. It's usually like, oh man, this was such a cool tournament when everybody was like, you know, in like a Philadelphia restaurant basement because we rented it for $300 for the night, and we played. And the best set of this game ever played was here, type of thing. You know, Chinatown Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. That is actually very interesting. I've also never heard of play in the bathroom, but me picturing it, it just seems a little goofy.
It does.
It's a meme. It's essentially a meme.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
I've been to things that are like card shops, like card shop type tournaments, and like things that are played like you said, pretty much like sectioned off places at restaurants, like those types of things I've been to. But I haven't been to enough like in-person tournaments to like really know a lot. Like I've only been to a few locals that were at, again, card shop type places, and then it was like I don't think, because like as far as like it was like a venue that was like across from like an apartment thing too. Like it was, like I've only been to like maybe a handful of in-person like venues for Smash, and it was for Smash for Wii U. I'd only been to like maybe 3 locations max for like Smash for Wii U. Ultimate, I was there because it was kind of like how you said like how you said you're from Smash Wii U to not Smash Pokken Wii U to DX. How you were like, I did whatever on like ranked, but now I'm like the next version of this game's coming out, I'm locking in. That was me from Smash Wii U to Ultimate. I was like, I'm trying to try to be good as I can be, you know, learning as much as I can about the boy Yoshi, all the frame data and matchups and things. So like I was going to like events for like the first year or 2 of it, but of course the 3rd year COVID happened. I'm like, well, okay.
Yeah, it was a rough thing for everyone. I mean, I think the only thing with Pokken in particular, I think above some other fighting games, you can kind of see the chance of potential. Where it's like, okay, broad IP, pretty like simple to get into gameplay. Like, you know, its inputs are simplified, but deep enough that gameplay is still really tense and high skill ceiling.
Yeah.
There's that voice in your head where it's like, if we just had one more shot, if they came in, you know, Switch is the best-selling console of all time, if they just got us in here with a new game, hyped it up just to like a moderate degree, not even like crazy, but just like, oh, here's our new game, cool thing. There's the chance it could have been something with a little bit at least of staying power. There's that voice in the back of the head that says that. Whether that's true, don't know.
Yeah.
And there's always the chance that we could have gotten a Pokken 2, and in lack of a better word, they ruin it. It's like, hey, the game is very different now, and now it's only 3v3. We've swapped up, you know, characters to be like a much more different from what you remember. The whole gameplay, what you liked about this game, we've changed up dramatically. And then it's like, well, that would kind of suck, I guess.
Yeah, it definitely would.
Yeah.
But I see the vision though. Like if it had like a one more shot type deal, which people probably felt DX was the one other shot. But I just keep looking at the the character roster, and just like things like seeing that one empty block in the bottom right corner.
Terrible.
I'm like, bro, there is a spot for a Pokemon right there.
We need another Pokemon.
I think
You
the
can't
problem
just leave
is-
us hanging with just 2 DLCs.
The problem is, here's my problem. Here's my take.
Go
So
ahead.
we got Aegislash. Aegislash is an incredible character. Super cool. Kind of pushes the game as far as like complexity and a character to its limit. A bit overtuned overall, but like that's super cool. It plays so unique. This crazy stance character. Super cool. Then we get Blastoise. Blastoise looks honestly terrible. Like his design is so weirdly different from what his on-model design looks like in the Pokemon games.
Yeah.
It's so clear that this was a wrong choice. Of like, he doesn't play terribly. He's got some cool stuff, but he is the pretty widely considered lowest tier character in the game. He's got the least sort of like effective sauce, and he just looks so awkward. It was so clear that a different Pokemon could have been better, but they kind of wanted to go for a Gen 1 starter again, and they knew that Venusaur would be hard, so they're like, all right, we're going to give this a shot. Could have been a better, if they had continued on just kind of pushing the envelope there, I think we could have gotten something really cool. And then they just said, no, all right, then we're just done. So we kind of ended on a little bit of a sour note. We still have an empty roster slot. Blastoise, nobody really plays Blastoise. There's some people who can do great with them, but it's just like, when's the last time you saw Blastoise get a top 3? When's the last time you saw Blastoise on ranked? It's just not a very popular character.
Last time I saw anyone
Yeah.
ever play Blastoise was BG Mango.
Yeah,
like early
Beach-
RTG
It's just
days. He said what?
Yeah, it's just not a character that really panned out. Like, Krogunk panned out better. Krogunk panned out better.
He did.
Which is
Funnily
crazy.
enough.
Krogunk was and ironically, he was a joke character.
Yeah, Krogunk's a joke character with a joke playstyle that unfortunately is, I think Krogunk might be one of the least well developed characters in the game. Not because he doesn't have cool stuff. Like some really cool combo and like setup stuff you can do with Krogunk is great, but that RNG mechanic just really incentivizes playing the slot, because if you pull a good thing, it's good enough that it beats out whatever cool setup you could kind of do. And so I think that design is kind of what brings him back. But with Blastoise, it's just a character that just doesn't really do anything particularly well compared to other characters. Doesn't really even fit into their own niche super well. Got some cool moves, but like the package just doesn't really wrap up very well. It's a lumpy box. The angles don't line up. And so you get this character that's just like, well, what do you do with it? Are you a setup character? Are you a damage tank? What does Blastoise do? When you look at a character, you can like, okay, Chandelure, one of the most straightforward, of long range zoner power character, brute force zoning. Gardevoir does a lot of setups, a little bit more tricky. Classic rush down on Blaziken, all arounder on Lucario, a little bit more. And then you got some more specific things like, hey, Shadow Mewtwo is this sort of overwhelming boss character with a very low amount of health. Normal Mewtwo is a very durable, strong character but has a hard time getting burst. What does Blastoise do?
Don't know. It's very, like,
Does a little
it's crazy.
something.
like he's kind of a tank type character, but he also
But he's
has
not
like some
really, like,
projectiles, but he's like not really. Yeah.
He's an all-rounder, but despite not really being an all-rounder. Like he's not particularly well-rounded, but he has a little bit of everything. Which is terrible. Like that's such a terrible situation where you're an all-rounder. You're not an all-rounder, but you have the set toolkit of an all-rounder.
I get you. I'm sure that there's people that have done like deep dives into like Blastoise, maybe like with more characters, because there are people who maybe early on did a lot of Pokken catered content, and there's like I'm seeing a lot of videos surface of like, oh yeah, still playing Pokken in 2026, and it's like Pokken needs another shot, or like this is like the opportunity, like there's several videos like singing praise to Pokken, pretty much from like us as the community, or maybe somebody who
people
like
liked
looked
Pokken.
far.
it was a liked game enough. It's the same thing where like there's so many. The one big problem is there's so many Pokemon spin-offs. Everybody bats for all of them. There's somebody batting for each one at all time. People want a new Pokemon Rumble. People want a new Pokemon Stadium. People want a new Pokemon Snap. They want a new Pokemon XYZ, ABC, EFG. There's so many spin-offs that every one of them is somebody's favorite. Everybody has a community, and they make more different spin-offs. Everyone's going to want a Pokeopia 2 or whatever.
A Pokopia 2 in like 5 years?
Pokopia 2. Well, I mean, like, the whole thing is they make a new spin-off. It's popular. Now people are going to want that. They want new mystery dungeons. Everybody wants a new spin-off that, unfortunately, Pokken, even if we have batters, we have probably less batters than a lot of these other spin-offs. So, you know, they're gonna be like, oh, let's make Pokken, or are they gonna make Mystery Dungeon and a new one? You know, what are they gonna do?
I would like that personally, but I see your point.
Exactly. That's the case in point. If people want Mystery Dungeon, you know, they're gonna do a new Pokemon Rangers before Pokken, probably.
Man.
New Pokemon Rumble.
Maybe. I could see that, honestly.
Because everybody wants their spin-off coming back for you know, until it becomes nostalgia, it's going to be hard for us to get something. And the other thing is, man, I don't know if you guys look at the backgrounds in these games. God, those models are rough.
Wait, like the models of the background characters in arenas, or like just the models of the Pokemon that we fight with?
No, the models of the Pokemon is actually pretty good. The background characters, they move like stick figures. They do. It's crazy.
Some of them are just static.
It's legitimately like a model with no animations that is just rotating. It's kind of embarrassing. Like, I understand this was probably done to not take up as much like space, like easier to load, higher, like more consistent frame rates and better performance for the fights themselves. To that end, amazing. They made the right choice. But they look terrible in the background. There's a lot of like still images, faceless people. The most jank, stiff animation I've ever seen. And it can just look kind of bad. And I'm like, man, if I'm a casual player and I'm like, man, this is what my game looks like, I'm gonna be like, probably gonna give me a little bit lower of an opinion. Which sucks because everything going on in the fights is amazing. But it really is like, wow. That's just a rough looking couple stuff here.
Rough indeed.
That's sad.
Yeah, but I guess on a less sad note, bringing it back to like you in terms of playing Griffin, like I think like the last time I've seen you on like the PR was like season 18. So like you're definitely been getting back into it. It seems like recently. So like is it just like renewed inspiration and wanting to get back into it, or like what's been happening ever since like I guess middle last year when you were playing last?
Schedule. Just hey, I have more Saturdays off.
Heck yeah.
It's always just by, I mean, no, busy person. I got work. When my work schedule opens up whatever day, you know, Friday, Sunday, Saturday, I love playing Pokken, so I try to fill in the slot. And so I've just been having more Saturdays open, really.
That's amazing.
I do think there was a time, this was a couple years ago, where I will be honest, I do not like the way these tournaments are bracketed with the
seating.
Like seating.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm a, you know, kind of sucks when you come back in and you're seated like a 20th. I'm like, guys, like 2 months ago I was like 3 wins in a row and you put me on bottom. And it leads to, you know, I'm a pretty whatever, like, spontaneous player. I just kind of log in for the first time in like 3 months and play a game. Yeah. And I, you know, usually could use a few warm-up games. It's nothing crazy. It was literally just like, well, I just don't particularly like this. And at the time, I had my Sundays open, so I was playing on the main cord weeklies.
FFC, yeah.
So I don't have like Sundays off at all anymore. So I love what you guys do here. It's just that sometimes that seating, when the preference is there, it gets a little annoying sometimes.
Yeah,
especially when
he does
I
it by
can't make every
rotation.
Saturday. I can't keep my rating up, so I just gotta kind of accept that sometimes I'm gonna be put in a little weird spot, and it is what it is.
Yeah, I know I don't know the reasoning of like the seeding of why he does it by like specifically the most recent placing that they did, because like seeing Dash bottom seed for this tournament was weird. I'm like, bro, what the?
So who seeds the tournaments, by the way?
Rigz does.
Rigz, I think.
Yeah, Rigz
Does
seeds.
Rigz? So this is an honest question. It's not a dig by any means.
Yeah.
Does Rigz still play this game?
From as far as I'm aware, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I have not seen this man play this game.
Because even I've gotten back into playing the game.
But like it's gonna make situations where it's like, bro, like it just creates a situation where they don't take no community ranking in consideration. It's just whatever the spreadsheet says from your own tournament series, and that's fine. But there's a lot wider of especially right now. It's not exactly rocket science for who's sort of a local. Hey, Dash comes to these a lot. Maybe he shouldn't be seated last. When Tech comes in, or sometimes Shadowcat shows up, and it's like, yeah, don't put him on bottom seed. Put him on like top 3 because it's Shadowcat.
Yeah, just because.
So it's there's gotta be a little bit. I can understand waiting your tournament series. I think that's fun, but there's gotta be some degree of like, yeah, we gotta throw in a little bit of the common sense seed in here too. That's just my personal, and that was why I didn't play in the set for a while. It wasn't like, nah, you guys suck, I'm out of here. It's just like, okay, if I'm complaining, because at the end of the day, if you were low seeded but you're still good enough to win, you should still be able to win. So skill issue on my end. So I'll just walk away.
Okay.
You summon circled him. Had this discussion many times. Man, Rigz felt a disturbance in the force. That's actually kind of crazy.
I got nothing. I'm not. I play in these because I can. I'll keep playing them. You not changing anything, it's not going to stop me from playing in them. It's just it's if I ever get these interviews, I'll bring it up once. That's just will be my little protest, and we can all have a nice hearty laugh about that.
Yeah, I get you. If I can, if I put in my input, the way I see my Smash monthly is kind of like a mix of what Rigz does with like recent, but I kind of I keep a note thing of like as long as I've seen them playing, and as far back as something like well, it was PG Stats before, but now it's like rebranded to something else. But I take rankings in general, into play in the grand scheme of things, and then I'll look at if they played in my thing. If they not played in my series quite yet, then yeah, they will be a little bit lower. But of course if it's somebody who's your notoriety of MK Leo or something, freaking just other names in general, like your Zomba or freaking Light and more, then yeah, I would definitely be okay, yeah, they're definitely in at least whatever number I have of people, they're in that, they're gonna at least be in the upper epsilon of the top. I don't know, well, I never really hit a lot of bigger numbers, but I would say at least top 5, how you said 3 or whatever. But yeah, I have mine where it's by the set counts, percentages, whatever. Pretty much how how Pokken has percentages. You can see statistics from a distance. I'll look at the statistics of how people have played just in general, and then if they're not played in mine at all, then yeah, they're going to be a little lower, but they'll be at the higher end of the lower, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think the big thing with online is it's just more it's more accessible. So, if you're playing at a local and, I'm playing Dragon Ball Fighters and we got our, Arizona local, and oh man, Sonic Fox is in town. He's coming down. He's going to play some matches with it. Hell yeah, dude. He's joining the tournament.
Yeah.
you probably seed him on the top end. Like, he's not part of your normal group. He's not ranked in your ranking. But you go, yeah, that guy's pretty good. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to boost him up in the seeding a bit. And that's just, it's seeding. So the whole thing with seeding is, the truth of it is, ideally, it doesn't matter where you end up. You're going to have to fight the same people. Chances and warming up is a factor, but the big reason why I'm not like more, I guess, mad about it is when I lose, I'm like, all right, yeah, I can complain, but it's a skill diff. I just, I think it's something that if enough people have talked about, it's just a general thing. I think people might, have a decent idea. I've been playing in Jin's tournament series lately, and he uses Smash GG instead of like Channelog.
Yeah,
Start.gg.
Yeah, start GG instead of
He
challenge. Yeah.
doesn't use challenge because he says he wants to use make it look professional, and apparently he thinks start.gg is professional or whatever.
Yeah, the whole thing is, I'm super appreciative to all y'all who set up these tournaments. I think it's great. I love it. It's great help to the community, and it's to that, thank you. Sometimes I am like, yeah, it might, with the way that this goes and how many problems we have with it, we're not Overwatch. We can probably get away with just using the easier, smoother, program. It's probably not too big of a deal. And again, I'm not going to stop playing. I'm not going to say, oh man, Jin, screw you for not using the more convenient system. But it is just something where I'm like, yeah, hey, this is how I feel. I'll still always be like, thanks for hosting and appreciate it. But, just feedback, I guess.
But it's always good to make sure that it's being heard from organizers. Like, feedback is integral to the experience because you don't want people to just not have fun at your thing. So yeah, I understand what you're saying.
But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm trying to think. The only game I've ever played with Rigz, I think I played one game of Smash with Rigz.
Yeah.
And he was looking for a money match. I'm like, oh, I'll play ya. He beats my ass. I'm like, oh, do you want to play some friendlies? He's like, nah.
Nah.
It was literally I'm looking for some games of Smash. He's like, I think I was asking for games of Smash. He's like, I'll money match you. I'm like, yeah, sure. $10. I get wrecked by his link. I'm like, all right, cool. You want to do some friendlies now? He's like, no. I'm like, all right.
You got $10.
Man. I still remember that, Rigz. That was really funny.
Okay, that is funny.
I mean, hey, man's got his priorities, so hell yeah.
No, yeah, respect. Always was very strong Smash player.
He's like, I did that?
Maybe one day we can do a Pokken rematch. Yeah, Rigz, that was a pretty BM, but I deserve it. I said yeah to the money match. I was like, I feel like it was decent age. I was like 19 or something. It was hardly my lunch money for the week.
He's like, dang,
yeah.
I was ticked that day.
It was looking back on it, it was really funny. It was a really funny situation. But yeah, because I don't think have we ever played in Pokken, Rigz? When's the last time you played Pokken? As far as I want to know if we've ever played a game together. What was your main?
Main was Blaziken. I don't remember when he.
I mean, I think the way if you want to be the villain, you're doing a great job with these seedings.
Oh boy.
He's like, oh brother, here we go. We're joining the ranks of KDK and other.
I'd rather be the villain than the hero, he said.
If you can beat me in a match, if you could beat me in a first to 10.
Oh my gosh. That's the backstory on your username? Dang.
I hope not. That'd be funny if it was, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I do want to know Rigz' backstory on how he came up with his gamer tag.
He just has to win. He has to win his tournament one time, and then we can interview him. No.
He has to do it like everyone else.
Due diligence. No, it's. No, you can just tell us at some point. I don't remember you ever did or not. But yeah,
I
that
want to
like
hear
I'm
some
also
Rigz
like
lore.
I'm also just curious about that. When was the last time you actually scrapped in Pokken for real? Because like I'm actually curious about that myself.
Yeah.
I know he said he went to Curtain Call. I don't know if that was it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you actually like
Oh,
played. Oh,
I
regular show.
was just watching. It was like a YouTube comp of a bunch of regular show episodes. I used to love that show. I guess I still kind of do. But that show was great. That's real. My respect for you has returned, Rigz.
He's like face the regular show.
It's a cool backstory on because a regular show. I remember that show.
Yeah, that was
To
a
spectate.
wonky show.
Oh,
The curtain
But
call.
yeah,
Because he told
what was your
he
main,
told
and
me
what
he
was
was-
like the last time you were kind of playing? Just because I'm curious in what era, like, you were active, or at least last active.
I know Blaziken is the character. I know he was active OG with
Oh, he
Pokken
made
Wii U
Blaziken?
because I was a part of a group that he first made called Take Notes with the Wii U era. It was a Facebook group, and I was a part of that.
2017, he says.
So
Yeah.
did you get into the Switch re-release, or did you kind of like maybe pick it up but just not really do a whole lot with it? Because that would make a lot of sense. We met on like ranked ladder back in the day or something, but I really wasn't active until getting into the Switch as far as community goes.
I was gonna say Twixie, yeah, Chandelure, OG Chandelure Twixie was a part of that group that he made.
Man.
Yeah.
Twixie was crazy. He was a good player.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember Twixie. I don't think I
I
forgot
noticed
to
he-
play him though.
I think I still have him followed. He used to do so. He transitioned from Pokken to Soul Calibur. Played him a good bit there. I played him in, I think it was Mortal Kombat 11. Was it that was like the? I think it was Mortal Kombat 11. We were playing that, and I followed him for a little bit in those games before. I played him in. I played him in a few games, and then I kind of fell out as far as the whatever new fighting games were up. I don't know if he's still playing fighting games, but Twixie, if Twixie was still around, he would probably be the top Chandelure player still. I kind of have that. If you can't beat him, outlast him. But no, Twixie was on a different level. He was real good.
For sure. Oh, there we go. Picked it up and trained a lot, and then I started taking Smash a lot more seriously after discovering locals, and I was getting upset I was losing to the same people. Dropped Pokken and took Smash more seriously, and then beat those bracket demons consistently. Heck yeah, locked in.
There you go.
That's an interesting story.
I respect it.
Yeah, I've always been. So I played a good amount of Smash. I mean Rob the robot,
Rob was good actually.
way back in. So I played, I was young. I played through the first 3 Smash games. Smash 4 came out. My local band class was really big on that, so I go into there, and I mained Diddy Kong, or I guess quote unquote mained. I was like a kid, so I just picked whatever character and then just pressed some buttons. As far as actually finding a character I liked playing, I liked Rob because he shot lasers.
Love them lasers.
So that was probably numero uno. I'm like, oh, I love lasers, if you couldn't tell.
yeah.
Then I'm like, okay, I like how he can recover super easily. I'd always have a problem, as a casual Smash player, you fall off the ledge way too often. So it was very, very fun to be able to not do that as often. And then from there, it was like, all right, I get to throw down top, shoot lasers, fly up, bam. And then I just started playing it a bunch at, my local group. And then when I went to community, there was a big Smash scene there. I kind of dropped out a bit once community was over. So I'm pretty much hard stuck at whatever skill level I'm at. I think the only time I really played in a big Smash tournament, there was a big tournament in AZ that was a big fighting game tournament before COVID that ran regularly, and I went 4-4, or no, 4-2 or something. I did surprisingly well.
Heck yeah.
And that was my Smash run. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm cool with that. Very kind of just do whatever, but it worked out pretty well. I remember one time I was fighting against a fox or something, and I won the set, and then he goes over and his friend was over there coaching him. It's like, what you gotta do is, and I'm like, oh, that felt good. Joe Schmo guy, that was how I saw myself, managed to do well enough that my opponent is actively getting coached on how to do better next time. Something about that where it's like, okay, that feels pretty good.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I remembered the very first Smash I played was for the Nintendo 64. Yes, I'm older than I look. That was my very first game console, was the N64. And I played the very first Smash on there. Never heard of any more Smash games after that, so I missed out on a bunch because I was not aware they existed as the doofus I am. So that was the only time I've ever played Smash, and then like maybe 7 or 8 years ago, I found out they had Ultimate that was being released. I was like, oh, how many more Smash games did they release I was not aware of?
Funny story about that. So I've always been, since I was little, a huge fan of Pokemon. The first video game I ever played was Pokemon Stadium for the N64. And I would always watch the anime growing up. I did not know about the main series games until I was like 13. I did not know they existed. I thought it's always been like a multimedia thing and not like a game first. So when I'm like, wait a minute, they're like Pokemon RPGs? Wait a minute, like the thing I dreamed of, that was the original game? And I'm like, wait, what?
Lo and behold, they had dozens of them.
Well, I remember being like a kid, I'm like, oh, I would love a video game where I could go and catch my own Pokemon and trade them around and stuff. That'd be so fun. And I'm like, wait a minute, no, that is what it is. That's
Literally what it is.
no, it was sometimes you get lucky enough where you can have those epiphanies. And it's, you know, hey, made for a pretty good, I got like a 3DS, got the X and Y, really liked those games. So yeah, it worked out. But it was a case of really liking Pokemon and just never knowing that it was a real main game series existed.
That is funny. I love that. Just the ignorance is bliss. They're like, oh wait, it's actually
exactly 100%.
That's funny.
I really have not been keeping up with Smash. I feel like the last time I was really into Smash, there was remember the big controversy? I watched the EVO 2019, the one where it was like a Bayonetta duo and everybody hated it. And then when Ultimate came out, I kept up a little bit. I remember when people were getting mad at Steve. And then I kind of stopped playing when Steve came out, not because of Steve, but just because of like at the time my group just kind of moved on. So just wasn't as active of a player. And then like, man, that netcode for Smash is terrible. That's terrible. That game sucks to play online.
Wait, Ultimate or like Wii U? Which...
Ultimate.
Yeah.
Well, Wii U as well, but Ultimate does still too. Like,
yeah,
it just doesn't feel good.
Yeah, Wii U was not the best online experience ever. Brawl was.
Wii U was bad,
like,
and this is.
Yeah, Brawl was infamous for being
not as bad,
too.
but it's still bad. Yeah. That's basically been the story of a lot of fighting games I've dropped. Is like, man, netcode just becomes such a problem. I dropped my second most played fighting game is probably Dragon Ball FighterZ. Love that game. But I stopped playing it for a good bit when the netcode was bad. Then like, oh man, we're announcing rollback. I'm like, oh yeah, get back in. Like, hey, where's the rollback? It's like, oh, it's not out yet. Cut like a year later. All right, rollback's up. I go play. Oh yeah. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it broke the game. All right, well, and then to come back a little bit later, like, all right, yeah, we kind of figured it out. And at this point, I'm like, man, you just led me on for so long. My interest is just like, I'll come back and I'll play for a few hours and be like, oh man, this is pretty fun. But kind of just lost the spirit of it. Still a great game, but that like 3-year period of just like leading on through that bad netcode was terrible.
What was it again?
Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Oh yeah, FighterZ was okay. Yeah, I get you.
But
I didn't get FighterZ
they're
until
making
later.
a new DLC.
Yeah,
So,
because of Daima, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, so I mean, hey, if it blows back up again, I'll be there. I've got like 800 hours in that game or something, and I love it.
Heck yeah, dude. I've played FighterZ for fun a little bit. I've only really played with my friend 20XX. I never really went out my way to play it on my own too much, but I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, so like I definitely have like the appeal of playing like a high octane 2D Dragon Ball fighter like that, cause I grew up on the Budokai games, like the OG Budokai games. Like I have Budokai on my PS2, and Budokai 2 on my GameCube. I never got 3, I never got any of the Tenkaichi games, but I definitely loved those games. It's actually how I learned most of the like Dragon Ball Z like overarching plot through the Budokai games, and then like the gaps got filled in by Dragon Ball Z Kai, and funnily enough, Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Oh, dude, Dragon Ball. Honestly, Dragon Ball. My main knowledge now is through Abridged, because I watched the old run through from like I want to say through Buu Saga, you know, when I was younger.
Yeah.
But I hadn't watched it in forever. I pretty much know all of my stuff now through Abridged.
Yeah, because they knew their stuff, and they made
they
them
knew.
jokes.
Oh, they did really good.
Yeah,
That stuff is great. But I love that. So I think Fighters is just a really fun one. That was like the first, I guess, quote unquote, real fighting game, you know, whatever, that I got into. I learned quarter circle motions. I've kind of learned through all my time, and perhaps it's not surprising with my main fighting game being something like Pokken Tournament, I just don't really like complicated motion inputs. Like, if it's anything more than a quarter circle or a down, count me out. Like, I can do a half circle every once in a while, but like, I played Strive, which is itself like a more simplified version of the Guilty Gear formula, and I just still am like, man, I just don't want to roll my thumb all the time. I just don't like it.
I get you.
That's
No
fair,
more-
honestly.
No more DPs, no more of that. Just let me quarter circle forward, quarter circle back, down, maybe, and then that's all I want in my life.
We won't see you catching like not like we won't see you high level playing and like any sort of like Tekken, Street Fighter, King of Fighter. None of those guys.
Yeah, I've tried to get into some of the more normal ones. I've tried Tekken. I can't get into it. I love it. I'm like, it ain't me. I've done a little bit of Street Fighter. I was gonna get into the problem with Street Fighter. I cannot find a character that fits me. I cannot find a character where I'm like, oh, this is my guy. And if I can't find my guy, I can't really play the game.
Fair.
I get that. That's fair.
Yeah, that's
So-
completely fair.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think of other. Oh, one of the big ones that I've been looking forward to forever was that League of Legends fighting game.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
It's called 2XKO, which is a terrible name for it. Oh my god, terrible name. But that's been
I've
announced
heard
for
2XKO.
forever. So, League of Legends, I played that back in high school, or I should say started. And that kind of got me into multiplayer competitive games. Once I played through League of Legends, like I did games, I'm like, okay, no other game is going to be like as hard as this. You know, hard games are no longer going to be a problem. I played through all of Dark Souls. I started getting into fighting games. I'm like, if I could do this, I can do anything. And so when they announced the League of Legends fighting, I'm like, oh, that's perfect. I love League from my time playing it. It's got already got my competitive basis in it. If they just put one character I really like in it, I'm going all in. Then they announced the roster. Didn't really have anyone. And it took 7 years to come out.
Man, yeah, those type of
Oh,
stagnant
dang.
announcement to releases. Looking at you, Metroid Prime 4. But
And also they made it like a tag fighter. I want a solo fighting game. I'd rather have one guy. Like, yes, Dragon Ball FighterZ is great, and I played tag fighters, but I just wanted my guy. Kind of like Braum. He's the guy with the big shield, but I wanted my Shumagorath's Vel'Koz guy, or Predator Kha'Zix guy. And none of that really in. It's a pretty small roster, and that immediately after release we're laying off half the staff. Terrible for getting anyone hyped into the game.
that is rough.
Yeah, so that was a pretty big disappointment. So until we get Pokken 2, I'm honestly been pretty out of the loop for new fighting games, because I skipped over the new Street Fighter. The new Tekken sounds awful, admittedly. Yeah. Hey, if they decide to resurrect some power and make a new Smash game, I'll of course get into that. I'm sure something will pop up and I'm like, oh, I might play it, but I'm not really interested in that new Marvel game that
Marvel Rivals?
Yeah,
Marvel Rivals?
Not Rivals.
Oh no, they're fighting.
The fighting game.
Ooh, there's gonna be an Avatar fighting game.
That
yeah,
one
I've
looks
heard
pretty cool.
there-
I was thinking about that one. I'll have to take a look at that. I think it's
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, Legends. It's not
I think
out yet.
Not yet. It's in development right now.
I'll definitely play that one because I just the kind of game I want to support. That just seems pretty cool.
Yeah, Avatar Legends fighting game.
And I still love how Rigz just popped in when we started talking.
Yeah, we just summoned him, and he's like, "Hi, how are you?"
That's what I was
Bro's like,
summoned, bro.
I heard you were talking.
July
he's
2nd,
like,
okay.
He's like, you heard my name.
Yeah, July is
And
gonna be
didn't
the
even
Avatar
mention
Legends fighting game. Yeah.
But yeah. So fighting games cool. I love fighting games. I love Pokken. We'll continue to play it. It's my comfort game. No character I've ever played, aside from maybe one, has ever hit like Chandelure does for me. As far as like everything I press, I love how I have a frame 1 anti-air that is like bigger than most characters from length, side to side. I love how I have a frame 1 anti-air set tool projectile in the field phase. I love having a full screen laser that when charged does big damage and breaks counters. I love how all my specials break counters. I love how Hex or Minimize goes through everything. I love how Hex is a grab full screen that does 240 damage potential. I love Overheat, how you can spend all this time getting to me and I can press one button, armor through all your attacks and deal 180 damage. This character is perfect. It's a perfect character. No notes. I want nothing to change. This is it.
This is peak
Perfection.
character.
Peak character.
Wow.
This is a character that every button I press, I'm like, that's a good button.
That's a good button.
With very few exceptions.
Look at that button. That's a nice button.
But like, that's what you want in the characters. Like, every option feels like good for something. The only button that's not even that good is like back heavy, which is like that spiral spin that has like it's not quite far enough to juke out things. So like, you know how Breaks It has that sort of like dash back forward attack?
Yeah.
It's like a grab crumple, I think. It's not like that, unfortunately, but it's also not. The only time it really does stuff is if you do it at the wall. It will wall splat at a good angle, but it's not even that good of a wall splat because forward heavy will do the same thing. I think it might be safe on block. I don't even know. It's just it's a move that doesn't really fit very well. It's something you can kind of throw out, but that's really the only button that's not particularly good. Everything else is at least solid, Back Y is a quick little move. It works great with the kit, even if it's not in the vacuum grate. The only thing I don't like is how my grabs have no range. They have to be behind me for me to be able to grab people. I cannot tell you how many times I will grab through a shield. Like, I hit their physical model of the shield and it doesn't hit. It sucks.
That's funny.
Yeah. But otherwise, no notes. Best character.
Yes.
I love that.
I love that.
We got a deep
quick
dive.
question.
What's up?
Quick question. Favorite Pokemon?
Chandelure.
Too
Let's
easy.
go.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. So I guess the more interesting answer is when I was growing up, when I was playing my Pokemon Stadium, I really liked Cloyster.
Okay.
Do you want to know why I liked Cloyster?
Why?
Tell me.
Cloyster is like a big tank shell, it's an oyster. It's got that big horn that it shoots lasers. Because all of like the pre-set Pokemon would always have Hyper Beam, Ice Beam, or Aurora Beam. And I just loved how that thing just shot lasers. I really am that easy to please. It's literally, if my character has a laser, I want to play it.
You just want to fire in your laser.
Laser beams for life. That's all I need.
I'm a fire in my laser.
Wow. Yeah, that's like Newgrounds right stuff too, yeah.
That explains why you suck with Chandelure.
Yeah, it was literally like, hey, this is the most similar to that
laser.
demographic of like thing shoots lasers. Kind of like more object than creature. Because, go from an oyster to a lamp closer than any other, I'd say.
That is super funny.
The duality of sentient things.
It's just like, no, it's just, give me the thing. I want the object.
You're a simple person. You've has lasers, you're down.
Pretty much, with exception. I have a, there's certain characters where I look like it's, maybe you got a laser. I don't really like small child with big weapon. I'm not huge on that. I like...
Okay.
Just in a general. So, like, alright, I prefer weird looking fellas.
You like the underdog, basically.
I mean, when I was playing Smash Brothers, of all the characters from all the series I loved, I picked Rob the Robot. The defunct fail project from the 80s.
I remember hearing stories of that. I never got to see that for myself, but I've heard a lot of interesting stories from people about it.
Yeah, I like funny little guys.
Yeah, and
he's just a little dude.
Yeah, he is just a little dude. It's cool that he actually does have a cameo in the Galaxy movie.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty cool thing. Maybe a slight spoiler for somebody that cared about small things, but I mean, not like
everything I heard about that movie. That's a TikTok Reels, YouTube Shorts movie.
Oh no. My super quick take on the Galaxy movie. I love it, but the plot was everywhere. Like, you're pretty much having three different quests happening at once, and then it becomes.
Well, that's what I heard. Is it's just like completely out of like nothing.
Yeah, and then it's like different, like character arcs you're looking to happen, and then it kind of regresses. I won't say who, but yeah, like I can see people's criticism.
You know.
What do you say?
I was saying, if you know, you know.
Yeah, like, so that's pretty much like where I'm at. I acknowledge that the movie definitely has its like roughness, because as far as like the beats and the plot and such. But if you're just a fan of Mario in the slightest, and you're just wanting to see all these references and Easter eggs and certain other characters you're a fan of, like a whole other series, then this movie will definitely be for you. You'll still enjoy yourself. The story will be kind of like all over the place, but you'll enjoy yourself. Like,
I mean, the best thing I thought that movie had was they finally introduced Yoshi.
Oh yeah, and even Yoshi.
He's the goodest boy.
I will say that Yoshi pretty much joins them immediately. Like, we get we learn of why, like, how he gets into like the pipe that they show in the trailer. Like, we get his little we get his backstory, but they pretty much make it like a montage where like it's pretty much from Yoshi thinking about it. And because he doesn't like speak, when like the montage finishes and they go back to Mario and Luigi, they're still kind of like confused of how he got there, because he wasn't actually talking. We just kind of like see the memories, like thought process montage from Yoshi's point of view, the flashbacks. So they still don't really actually know how he got there, but they're still so trusting of this dinosaur that he just immediately joins them. So like Toad is valid with like, he just found this kind of like, he just found this dude and he's a part of the group, and it's like, yeah.
I was like, yes, he is, Toad. Deal with it.
Deal with it.
Yoshi has been my favorite Mario character since I was 5, so I'm biased.
Probably same. You know, my whole namesake is around Yoshi, so I think I can have that luck. I can have that.
He's such a cute, goodest boy.
Yes, we love Yoshi in this house. But
who wouldn't want a Yoshi?
You said yeah, having a Yoshi actually would probably be fun. Very handy to get rid of like pestering like things around the house too.
Yeah.
But to not go down that whole tangent.
Anyway.
Yeah, that was a good deep dive. Appreciate you giving us a good bit of your time, Griffin. Appreciate you, dude.
Absolutely, always fun to have a chat.
Yeah,
it was fun getting to know the world famous ThunderGriffin.
The man who got first ever S rank in NA. Didn't actually know that.
Hey, there you go. Second worldwide.
Yes.
Second worldwide.
But first NA.
And I'm pretty sure first to max out points. First to max out points as well. That was my thing.
Oh,
Okay.
like the distribution points of like attack synergy.
Yeah, first to get 41,000 or 4,000,000, whatever it is.
Jesus.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah. I think it's like only 41,000 or something. It's not that much.
That sounds right.
That's still impressive, man.
Well, I have it because I can pull it up because it's the first thing I ever put on my Twitter account was a tweet of when I maxed out. So I can see when exactly I did that. If I just... Can I look at my oldest posts, or is it like... I'd have to scroll physically down to the bottom.
Not sure.
Well, we'll see.
I'm trying to go to yours as we were talking about it.
I'm pretty sure the first thing I ever posted was when I got max rank.
I think you can like search on your profile, maybe.
Perhaps?
Man.
Question mark?
Twitter having any quality of life features, imagine that.
I see finally made it to 10,000 ranked games, August 2020.
Yeah, it's older than that.
Older than that.
It's like the first thing I posted.
S rank. They didn't give me anything. S. That's not gonna do
I'm
anything.
almost there. Here we go. Yes. So, it was June 6, 2019.
Ah.
You probably just kept.
I think at the time there was like two, because I took the picture a little bit later. So there was like a couple other people who got max rank as well. One was Isaac. Y'all remember Isaac?
I think I remember Isaac.
All right, I know we kind of did a sign off here, but if you want one more piece of one more story,
sure.
The Epic of Isaac.
The Epic.
One might say the unbinding of Isaac.
I got you.
So Isaac was a infamous net play player. Didn't have any spot in the community, but he was played, I believe, for like pretty much all of Wii U, Decidueye. Notorious lag switcher.
Oh dang. We do not
every
like
time
lag
you'd
switching.
fight, it was terrible connection and it would always lag switch when like you were winning or anything. Awful to play against. And so it became like a sort of a community joke. It was like being an Isaac or something. Like, oh, you're pulling an Isaac, or basically became like a euphemism or whatever you call it.
Oh.
And so, you know, talking about Isaac and all that and having our joke. One day it was like midnight on the Pokken Discord. And Isaac joined the Discord.
Oh, that's funny.
Like 3 people added me in particular. I jump on. I kind of do like a "so we finally meet" kind of ironic thing, like kind of like a "oh my god, it's you," and then he starts talking, and he's like a, I don't even know how to describe it. It doesn't seem like he knew how to speak English very well.
Oh.
It was a weird thing where it's like, oh, if it's the kind of situation where like, oh, if I ever can talk to this guy, I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind, and then you like meet them, it's like, oh, okay.
And then that feeling goes away. Yeah.
Well, it's like it kind of made everything less fun. Where it's like, oh,
yeah,
there's something going on here, and it's probably best that we just kind of stop, cut it off, go home.
Fair enough.
But that was and then as far as I know, he didn't really stick around the Discord or really do much. Would say some things that were hard to decipher every once in a while. Never really joined a tournament or anything, and then that was kind of it. I haven't seen him since.
Okay.
So
That's
sometimes, I
interesting.
guess, don't meet your villains, I guess?
Pretty much. Or at least don't have any expectations for when you do meet them.
Yeah, it was a very odd situation, but one that sticks with me is like, wow, that kind of happened. I don't know what it was, but something happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I don't like it anymore.
It's more just like, all right, I don't really know what to do with this.
I get you.
But nevertheless,
Mhm.
that was the situation with Isaac. And in 2019, I got max ranked. And that was with however many thousand matches. But yeah, so ever since 2019, and it is currently 7 years later of being max ranked.
Oh, wow.
Heck of a journey.
I want to say, when did the game come out? Pokken.
The deluxe version was 2017, I'm pretty sure. No, 18. No,
It was
17,
18.
17.
No, it might have been 17.
The Smash was 18. Yeah, it was September 2017. So I was
Yeah,
like, I was like, I think I had gotten it right when I had gotten like another job, and like I remember the first thing I saved up for was Pokken DX.
So if I got it in August, came out September, so it was just under 2 years to get max ranked. 41,000 points.
Oh, I see it now. I scrolled to the depths of Twitter on your page.
Yeah, the very, very bottom.
June 7, 2019.
No text, just a picture of me on the leaderboard.
Just Pokken DX. Nintendo's like you pretty much just use like the Switch's screenshot feature.
Yeah, the swag one that's to let you do it. You just upload the picture through the Switch. Just yeah, this was my first post.
That's great.
Number 1 on the leaderboard.
Heck yeah, and then like a few people reposted it. It was
like a couple. I think the big thing that kind of got me into the community was I got to like max rank, and I'm like, oh wow, nobody cares. Like nobody cares. I'm like, all right, so I gotta start putting this somewhere where it does work. Cause like, it turns out people aren't really like, oh dude, you're that max rank guy. Nobody ever brought it up. It was just like, oh yeah,
I did that.
It's like, I did that. No one ever. That was kind of the thing where, like, yeah, I guess, because I was always like, oh man, this dude's like this rank on the leaderboard. That's so cool. And I got there, I'm like, oh, I guess this is something that not everybody was particularly interested in. And it was kind of a sobering moment.
Like it was a thing with ranked because like it was a period of time where like I wasn't really into Pokken at the like into it in the sense of like playing it for like a while. So like the whole thing with ranked and points and all the things, like I wasn't really even pining after it myself. So like I didn't really see, because the point system was like still frustrating to me from Wii U to DX. Less frustrating, thankfully, but it was still like, man, like I'm losing more than I'm winning. It's definitely a skill issue, but it was just like just seeing the number of points and like not being able to, you know, clutch through the rank up match opportunities. I was like, yeah, I'm just not really into it. So ranked as the whole concept, I wasn't even really following like people who were playing ranked or like seeing leaderboards. I didn't even really look at the leaderboards aspect of it until people were like, oh yeah, like yeah, you can find people's groups just by going to like the ranked thing. Yeah, X person will be like at the top. Like yeah, like you'll find Rice up there. Just like go to Pikachu and just go to under the high thing. I'm like, okay, sure.
I think it's one of the big things is a couple things. One, the first two options aren't like the actual what you would consider normal ranking is like third on the list of rankings. It's all either number of wins or like what is it? It's battles and wins, I think, or it's I don't remember. But like the first two things aren't even like, hey, what's your point total? Oh, it's like total point gain and total number of wins. And because like I was so high rank, I play a lot of matches, but I don't actually get very many points for playing them. I get like 25 points a pop. And then battle wise, I do play a lot of battles, but some people play a lot more, but they're lower ranked. So the actual ranked list where I'm actually at the top is third on the list. So it's not even like the first thing you would see.
Oh.
So I was like, yeah. Turns out, and a lot of times the people most interested in the list are the people trying to get to the top of it. So Joe Schmo playing the game just like normally isn't going to be like, oh man, you're the guy at the top of the list, because the list isn't they're not going to look at the list. They got no reason to.
Yeah, it's kind of like an out of the way thing, so it's like out of sight, out of mind almost.
Yeah, and it's like, there's nothing wrong. Again, it was a sobering experience of like, oh, I should like get good and play in like a tournament and stuff to like, you know, be good. So that was a cool moment.
Yeah, and here we are. So definitely, definitely been getting definitely got good and still getting better. Love to see it.
Definitely doing okay here. Not doing too bad.
Love, we
You
love
still
to see
got it, man. You still got it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely, yeah.
You were saying definitely something, sorry.
Definitely got a different play style from past Chandelures that I feel like I quite enjoy. A little bit more aggro, a little crazier, a little less premeditated.
Fair enough. As long as the adaptation is there, heck yeah, you can do it.
Hey, so long as it works, that's all that matters.
That for sure.
But yeah, I think that's me.
I think so too. I appreciate you once again.
More ThunderGriffin
Hey,
lore.
Yeah, all the lore, man. We love it.
Hmm.
Yeah, appreciate your time and congratulations again on getting that dub last night.
Hey, thank you so much. I look forward to being there next time I can.
Oh,
I was gonna say, hope we see you again soon.
Of
Will, at least eventually.
Mhm.
Something, I'll always have a Saturday free eventually. So you won't see me, if I'm gone, I won't be gone for long.
Alrighty.
Sounds great. You take
That's
care.
amazing.
Though,
Yeah, have a great rest of your night. Boop
Peace.
wee.
A good one.
Thank you.
You too. Away he
Alright.
goes. His Griffin people need him.
His Chandelure loving people need him. And fellow enjoyer of lasers, yes. So that was the voice of our champion from last night. Joining the ranks of people who I've had on interviews that I did not think would be on for as long. But it's greatly appreciated though, because we haven't had him. We haven't been able to have Thunder on like pretty much every time he's won. So like, this is definitely a long time coming. So I appreciate the fact that he was able to be available and be here. I thought you would. I thought your people needed you for a second. You kind of popped out of it.
After I said his Griffin people needed him, everything went completely quiet. So I was like, okay, what's going on? So I refreshed the tab, and then it turned out it got muted somehow. So I was like, oh, maybe I accidentally muted it, and I just didn't need to refresh the tab.
I went to the dark side. It's okay.
I was just trying to fix why I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear any Discord notifications.
Mm-hmm.
I almost thought something was wrong with my headphones or something.
Nah, nothing like that. I was just saying that it's great that we finally did get him, because every time he'd won, he was always working. So we managed to catch him when he wasn't. Had a good
Also,
long
I redeemed a
conversation.
posture check.
Well, yeah, I was doing that kind of throughout, but I do that again too. Posture check, stand, not stand. Well, I did stand earlier, but as far as just making sure there's no slouching going on.
Yeah, don't be shrimping your back.
Don't do that. Don't do that. But that is all of our time. I'm back down here, microphone. Tonight, that is all we got here. If y'all want to be a part of this series as well, Road to Greatness every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And being in North America and having a wired connection, then come on through. It's all levels of players who are all looking to just have fun with Pokkén and just get better in a consistent weekly. That's also just kind of a fun, just kind of a chill area. You know, some people, you know, they talk their talk, but it's all for fun. You know, we got people who, you know, they just kind of meme, and there's nothing wrong with that. We love some just good joking around. So yeah, join us with all the pranksters and all the cool people that love Pokemon and have their own stories and ways they've come together with just with this niche fighting game. So yeah, thank y'all for watching the stream. Thank you, Alpha, for helping to commentate.
Thank you for having me again.
Of course. That's gonna be it. My name is Darsheen, aka Yoshi96. I am signing out for now, but definitely not forever. If you're new around here, I am a Nintendo focused streamer, mainly Mario, Pokemon, Smash, Sonic the Hedgehog is big here too. with dashes of other Nintendo games that I've been slowly getting into, but that's those are our main like try to quadfecta focuses that I've had. There's been Mario, Pokemon, Smash, and Sonic, but definitely am broadening things bit by bit. Stay tuned for like me trying out different games with my Switchmas series of like games that I picked ever since the holiday time in December. So finishing up those games, or trying those games, finishing up that list, I mean to say. So if you're curious about just chilling with me on various games, then definitely stick around. Hit that purple follow button on Twitch to be notified the minute I go live. And if you'd rather watch on YouTube, because I do multi-stream, then you can find me on just using the command exclamation point YouTube, or you can just search my like you can just search Yoshin, and you will be able to find like one of my streams will pop up for sure, and then my channel is there as well. So watching your preferred platform, I greatly appreciate the support either way. As far as Twitch side, subscribing is an option if you would like to further support and have like little to no ads, but it's not necessary to enjoy the content here. It's just a means of directly supporting me, and that it would help things in the grand scheme that I make more content for y'all. So with all that said, that is it. I am done here. Y'all have a great rest of your night or day, depending on where you are. Stay safe. God bless. Keep on being awesome. And remember to be kind. Y'all take care. Y'all be good to each other. And I will see you all next time.
Bye-bye.